a brand new, should I say brand new, or welcome to a brand new month. Yes, it's February and Big Lala is right here with me. And tonight, it is Sunday. And guys, you know that we've got loads and loads of expectations. The fans are out there waiting. Everyone is waiting. Everyone is expecting. The fans have been going basketballs at each other. And right now, guys, we've got a whole lot of stuff to bring to you. The Grammy Awards 2025 is right here, right at this corner, at this time. And a whole lot of Afrobeat artists are nominated, especially for the the best African, is it that the best African music performance or something?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Big Lala is right here with me to discuss all of this. We've got a whole lot of you, 26, 27 of you watching us right now, 28 of you as well watching us right now, guys. Please put your comment down below. Who exactly are you rooting for? Yes, it's a big night for Afrobeat in another man's land, and everyone is rooting either for Wizkid or for Davido, for Loj, for Burna Boy, for Tems, for Yemi Alade, for Asake. Also, there's Tyla there from South Africa. 59 people watching us right now. Guys, who exactly are you rooting for? We want to hear from you at this time. It is a battle that will go down to the wire. The Grammys are going to announce the winners very soon. But guys, there's a whole lot as well. Rema is also in the mix. Big Lala, it is a big, big, big night. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's a packed house, it's a full house, especially for the Nigerian contingent,
Yeah,
where we've been ever present at the Grammys for quite a while now, and even before we Nigerians started being ever
yeah.
present, we've had shout outs to Angelique Kidjo, who's been
Shout out
representing
to
in the
Mama,
world
Mama herself. Yes.
category. Yeah, yeah. The other Nigerian instrumentalists who have actually been, representing the motherland in various categories. So now it's different. Things have changed. Grammy has introduced new
Yes.
categories to cover the
Mhm.
African scene. There's still a long way to go. There's still a long way to go, but at least we're getting somewhere. It's better than what it
Definitely,
used to be.
definitely.
And then we've had Burna Boy, who sort of like broke the Wiz has already done that
Brown
before
skin
Wiz
girl.
comes
Yeah.
from the world. Wiz did that with Brown Skin Girl, but then Burna Boy, has also taken it a step further, winning it back to back. We've seen nominations for new guys who have come on board. There's also Yemi Alade who, getting her first nomination. She's been submitting for time. So she's actually looking forward to today and seeing what exactly is going to come out of it. Is she going to grab her first Grammy win off her first nomination? She's been, kicking it with Angelique Kidjo for
Yeah.
a long
Yeah.
time, right? Even way before Bonner came into the picture, and maybe Bonner got the juice and the sauce from
Mm-hmm.
Angelique Kidjo and Yemi Alade. You can see how
Definitely.
happy she was, and she'll
Definitely.
be looking forward to today. But being president, usually people who are nominated for the first time, they might not win. I mean, we saw that with Wiz, with his album. He didn't
Yeah.
he didn't make it. Bonner as well, his first attempt, he was really pained. He mentioned
Yeah.
it in the lyrics of his song. Um, yes, but the other guys who have been there before, they will be looking at winning. We have also Chris Brown, who is about to break some sort
Boundaries.
of
Yeah.
boundary,
Yeah.
or yeah, he's on there with Loj and Davido for Sensational,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, if he wins, that's going to set in motion a range of conversations about what's a
In that
Chris Brown doing in
category,
that
yeah. I
category
mean,
and
we've
things
got
like this.
Davido in there, and we've
Those are
got Loj in there as well.
yeah, it's crazy, but it's one thing is sure, it promises to be fun. We're watching live. And we'll be
Definitely, we're
giving you
watching
guys
live, and we're going to be
reactions
bringing you
of.
all the updates from the Grammys. Of course, it is actually going down tonight, and everyone is expecting. We've got lots of you also giving us a lot of comments, and we're going to be putting everything on the screen right now. From Ola Sumoye, Olamilekon is on the screen right now. He's saying, I'm voting for Davido. And Godwin,
Voting
White
don't
says,
finish.
that
No
boy
voting again.
general. says Starboy General.
Yeah.
We've got someone else who's here, Olasumoya as well, says OBO for life. Promise. Anthony says Wizkid. He just says Wizkid. And Timidayo Sunday says BOB. What exactly is BOB? We don't, really know. But yes, guys, please keep your comments coming. Who exactly are you rooting for? Frank Blaze is also here as well. It's on the screen right now. Says Davido. Yes, Frank Blaze says Davido is who he is going to root for tonight for the Grammys. There's loads and loads of people on social media right now. It's either you are a team Davido or you are a team Wizkid or you are a team Burna Boy is also on the team as well. Of course, if you are team Davido, that means you also want
Which team are you, Shay? Which team are you?
I'm team.
I'm team Nigeria.
I'm team Nigeria. Yeah, I'm team Nigeria.
Because you see, I'm repping.
Yes, so Balo Velvo. Yes, we've got Balo Velvo here on YouTube. Says Bababolu for life. He's on the screen right now. Bababolu for life. And Don Raymond also says that he says Tems babe. Yes, he wanted to say Tems here. Tems babe with the love struck emoji. Kasi Olatunji is saying Oladimeji Kasi is saying Asake. Asake is who is voting for. Guys, put your comment down below. We will read every single one of them. Frank Blaze also said, I love Davido. Yes. And we've got another one here. Otomale Comedy says Wizkid with the bed emoji. Obioma Bless said Bidwiz and Ashake. Eze Emmanuel says it is Davido all the way. Guys, I want to hear from you. Who exactly is going to put in all of that dance when they eventually win this particular award? It's going down to the wire tonight, guys. The Grammy Awards is right here, and it is actually blazing hot. Now, the ceremony has started right now. Some awards have been given out already. Bad Bunny already won an award. But for now, guys, Afrobeat is why we are here. We're here for Rema. We're here for Davido. We're here for Asake, for Burna Boy, for Wizkid, for Tems, for Yemi Alade as well as Tyla. Yes, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but Tyla is an amazing artist as well. All the way from South Africa, one of our neighbors, and we love Tyla. Big Lala, what exactly do you think about tonight? Who is going to go home crying and who is going to go home rejoicing? You know the way football is. So people lose and they cry, while some people lose, also people win and they get to rejoice. Now, out of all of these people, we've got some Grammy award winners already. Burna Boy has won one Grammy already, for his album Treasure Store. Yeah. We've got Tems also won that one, Wait For You, with The Future and Drake. We've got Tyla also won last year as well, and Wizkid already with Brown Skin Girl and Beyonce. Right now, we've got Yemi Alade, first time nomination. And of course, we've got Asake, second time nominee for the Grammy Awards. And Lil J for the very first time as well. Davido was nominated last year, but he did not win that particular award. Now, Big Lala, Davido, second time getting in the mix. Yemi Alade, first time. Asake, second time. Lil J, first time. Is there going to be an upset tonight?
Well, there's always going to be an upset. Like I said, people who I think won't win anything, but of course they're winners. People like Yemi Alade. Yeah. Yemi Alade is a winner already for getting a Grammy Awards. But I do not think, based on precedent of what these guys have done in the past, she probably would win. You might probably get another nomination next year if she submits again. But at least she's broken down one door, and it's next for her. To the other guys who've won before, Davido, last year had a taste of what Wizkid, had, because they primed up Wizkid that particular, which was 2 years. They primed him up, and then they just left him there to crash. They did the same thing
for Burna Boy. Wizkid last year. Everyone thought Big Wiz was going to at least get one of those Grammy, album of the year performance as well with Tems. With Essence, did not win a Grammy Award. That got a couple of even Americans asking why, how did Wizkid not win that one with Essence? How exactly Are they going to compensate Wizkid this time around with MMS with Asake, or do you think it's going to be another person entirely?
to,
Big
to
Lala.
to be honest, I'm not so sure what's going to happen. Saying that MMS is actually a main, of course, it's a joint Ashake and Wizkid record, but it
Wizkid,
does seem
yes.
like it's a mostly an Ashake entry than a Wizkid entry.
Yeah.
To be honest, because that song MMS is part of
Yes, yes, yes,
it's part of
definitely.
Lungu Boy, which is an Ashake. So Ashake
Definitely.
also has a strong shout, but he's in the best African music, which is also a dope category to be in. He's competing
Family category, yeah.
against he's competing against Yemi Alade, right? Who's making a
Yeah.
first nomination. Then also Chris Brown, who is popular, he's huge. Does Grammy want to make a statement? Because if it goes to Chris Brown, they won't be the first to make that statement. We've seen the Billboard Awards, we've seen the MTV Awards, who have made some huge statements, right? They've nominated
Yeah.
Chris Brown and some other artists in the Afrobeat category. They've also bundled
Yes.
Tyla in that category as Afrobeat. I mean, Tyla has had to
Yes.
come out and say, "Oh, guys, I'm not Afrobeat," which she got a lot of backlash for. But then again,
Yes.
she came to Nigeria and then she, kind of like backtracked a bit in an
Yes.
interview.
Yes.
She mentioned things like, "Oh, I do Afrobeat, I do on my piano." That means she's
Yeah.
admitting that some of her sounds are Afrobeat. And if you look
Yeah,
at her sound,
definitely. She did.
of
Yeah.
course, her sound does involve Afrobeat. If you look into her first album, her debut album that broke her
Right.
out, you see a lot of Afrobeat jams. It was a mix of different genres, but they were just Afrocentric
Definitely.
music. So, of course, Grammy would break some people's hearts. They're also capable of making a statement, and I think that statement might actually be Chris Brown winning that best African music. But if they do
What?
that, nah, if they do that,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are going to go crazy. It's another round of conversations. But if you look at it,
Right.
60% of that record, 60% of that record is Davido and Lil J.
Low J, yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
what's his name? Chris Brown is only representing 30% of that. Of course, he owns the record, but he's representing 30% of that record.
But he owns the record. The reason why Davido and Loje are there right now on this award ballot is because of Chris Brown. He owns the song, brought Davido in, brought Loje in as well. I mean, we would never know who's got that record in terms of writing the record and everything. But we know the owner is a fact. It is Chris Brown's song. But of course, we recognize Davido's impact on it, Loje's impact on it. That's why they actually will get a gong if they eventually get to win that one. We've got loads of comments, from you guys. Please keep them coming. We've got what's his name again? Kiss Font says Davido all the way. And we've also got Adekunle Alaba saying 001 for life. It seems a lot of Davido fans are here tonight rooting for the one and only baddest himself. Olasumo Yolanego said Davido needs it more. Now, Big Lala, before we go to that comment, now, in terms of they need it more, a lot of people are saying, oh, you know what, they need to give it to Davido, he needs it more, and all of those things. Do you think, Davido should get this thing because he needs it more? Or does Davido really need much more than every of those, of the guys on the list right now?
It's not a charity. It's not a charity.
Right.
Even though there's no, if he gets it now, it would be, for example, what his fans are. They came at Wizkid for because he got it with Brown Skin Girl, which was not his first record, right? It was not his personal record. He got it Brown Skin Girl. I think he got with the Drake song. Did he get it with One Dance? Do you remember?
No, is it Wizkid?
Yeah.
He got with Brown Skin Girl with Beyonce, in 2019.
So that could be his entry into bigger things because, as we know, Wiz has gotten that Grammy. To today, there's still disputes, but he can also that can be his entry to having a Grammy because he owns 30%. Not like he owns, but he's contributed 30% towards that song.
Towards the record,
if it wins. Now, should he give in just because he missed out last year? I don't think so. I think the best song has to win that category, best African music, and he's at a disadvantage. And the reason why I say he's at a disadvantage is Chris Brown. It would be such a huge statement if someone who's an American owns a song, comes into the best African music category, which has been newly set up. It will look like they're trying to colonize this afrobeat again. That's what it's going to look like to many
Afrobeat,
people.
yeah.
It's not going to go down well with a lot of people, and they will have every reason to be, aggrieved if that happens. That being said, does the song deserve to be best African music? We know how Grammy works in terms of nominations and voting. They have academy members, right? Academy members are the ones that would actually vote a song per category. There
Yeah.
are different academy members per different kind of categories. They are the ones who actually vote and say this is the person's who win. And most often than not, they don't go with the popular choice. Example was last year or 2 years ago, Wiz had a very popular song with SS.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't make it. So those are the kind of things we're going to be looking at right now. Yes, we'll see how it goes. Well, we're watching live. We're watching live.
Big Lala, why is no one talking about Tems though? Why like Tems and Burna Boy? No one seems to be talking about it. It's been Wiz and Asake versus Davido, Chris Brown and the likes and all of those things. No one is talking about Yemi Alade, Tems and Burna Boy.
I'm not surprised for Tems and Burna Boy. You know why? So with Tems, you can see that the majority of our fan base or our kind of music, I think she has successfully crossed over. In
Yes,
fact,
she has.
some of our achievements, especially internationally, they go underreported locally. It's not maybe not the force of the media, but she doesn't have that huge solid
Yeah. Lala,
fan
can you still
base,
hear me?
crazy fan
Yeah.
base.
Okay.
There's a yeah, I can hear you. There's Burna Boy in
Yeah,
there
yeah, continue.
who already has Grammy pedigree. If I could say such a thing, he already has
Yes.
Grammy pedigree.
Yeah.
He's done it back to back, right? And if people are not talking about him now, I understand because people are not expecting him to win it for the third time because there are other people who are
But
in play.
why?
Well, I mean, he's done it before. He's done it before, right? And there's no element of it can't surprise us. It can't ginger us again. We can't feel the happiness like people like Asake who are trying to win the first one, Davido who are trying to
Yeah.
win the first one. Yemi
Yeah.
Alade, I can understand why because again, our fan base is not as huge as people would notice that, especially in Nigeria, there's actually a disconnect between Yemi Alade and the popular music fan base. She appeals more to the francophone side
Francophone
of
countries, yeah.
Africa. In fact, anything that is yes, when it comes to core Afro beats, she does not. People respect her. People know what she's capable of because she's been in the game for a long time. But she doesn't have that core fan base locally that's going to blow her horns and take her to the next level in terms of of big stars in Nigeria.
Okay, so Big Lala, we have a couple of comments here. Let's just read some of them. We've got Rotimi James, who is saying Davido, and Adoga Anthony says Wizkid. There's also someone with an interesting comment actually, who is saying, "Why are you guys not talking about Bloody Civilian?" Well, I mean, I love Bloody Civilian, but right now we've got the Grammys up. When it's Bloody Civilian's time, of course, we're going to talk about Bloody Civilian. But for now, it's all about the Grammys, and the big boys who have been nominated are the ones playing at the moment. Yes. So thank you so much for your comments, Raymond.
Don Raymond, what he likes about Bloody Civilian, you should tell us. I want
Exactly.
to know what Don Raymond.
Maybe you need to confess, Don Raymond.
Tell me what you like about Bloody. I like her too, but
just holler at us. Let's know what you think. Jeffrey Chukwere says Wizkid, yes, and of course Uju says Udejimba says 001. Jake says OBO 001. Monica Akukuwebe says voting for Davido. Aminu Shegun says Big Bad Baba I Eye Wizkid. And we've got this one, Justice says 001. And another person who is saying Ranke on Facebook actually says Big Wiz. And this one as well on Facebook, Komba Yambasu saying Wizkid #1. OG Holy on YouTube on Facebook as well says 0013BG. And another person Ojioli again. Let's go to another comment. Felix Uwa on Facebook says Davido the 001 Wahab is on YouTube saying Big Wiz Ali Yusuf is saying 001 for a reason. Is on Facebook, and Donald on Facebook as well saying Big Wiz. Who again is on Facebook? Team Rock Freedom say 001. Lots of comments we're going to read. We're going to go back to them. But Big Lala, it's been loads of Wizkid, Davido, Wizkid, Davido, Wizkid, Davido. Is this all about Wizkid and Davido tonight?
Well, they have the biggest fan base. They bring the best and the worst out of their fans.
Yes.
Equally. They are the most vocal.
Of course.
They've set the pace.
Probably two of the biggest in Africa, or even the two biggest in Africa in terms of fan base and everything.
Yeah. So it's expected that they will be the one leading the conversation, especially their fans.
Yes.
People want to see Davido win. People want to see
Wizkid
win. And these days like this is fun because everybody's rooting for their favorite.
Definitely.
On some days, it leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
Yeah.
And then but this is actually as expected. Every Grammy, there's always this talk of, is David going to win? Is Burna Boy? And if you look at David now, Burna Boy, David's fans, this is like the missing piece.
Yes.
Right? Every other thing that the other top two of the three have done, this is what he hasn't done. Right?
Yes.
As any of them, are there any other awards that David hasn't won? There probably isn't, right?
Yeah.
There's this missing piece in David's locker that he needs to crack. For him to now be mentioned in the same, breadth as these other two guys, he needs to crack this code. If he doesn't crack it, he's going to be chasing it, and he's not going to rest. So yes, I'm not surprised that a lot of Davido fans are voting for him tonight. Whether it's assist from Chris Van and Loj,
Grammy, definitely.
So let's see what happens.
Anyways, still going to your comment. We've got Adebowale Sahid on Facebook says OBO, and of course Team Rock Freedom again. Of course, Kombasa Bethel Para on YouTube says Davido, and we've got Malachi Omale. Malachi Omale, or Malachi basically. Omale says 001 for live. Jason, we've got a couple of other guys. Ejimadu Chukwu Emeka says biggest. Now we don't know which bigger. Is it biggest 001 or biggest bed? Wizkid. We've got Big Wiz all the way from the one and only Senses. Sylvester Chroma says Big Wiz all the way. Morata, yes, Morata Vibes Cartel, or more people they mention name. Says Asake, for the first time. Let's even hear another name. Asake, and a few moon says Big Wiz on Facebook. Andrew Kone says Davido on YouTube, and this person is saying, I'm watching live from the United Arab Emirates. Thank you so much, Sensi Sylvester Chroma. Thank you so much. We are here to serve you all the very best and nothing but the best. Thank you for watching all the way from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Put your comments down below, guys. I will be here. And if anybody wants to join us for a few minutes, please just signify down there and we'll send you a link that you can join us on just to come talk about who you think is going to win. If you're a Davido fan, Wizkid fan, Burna Boy fan as well, Asake fan, any music fan at all. If you're a neutral, just comment. If you want to join the stream, we're going to send you a link just for a few minutes for you to have your say on who is going to win. Yes, please comment. Oluwatosin, yes, says Tems baby all the way. Yes, Sylvester is still talking. It says Big Wiz. Joshua says, I know Rema. Of course, we mentioned Rema is also part of it, but on the world, albums category for Rema, we hope Rema also gets to win that particular one. Who else do we have here? Pew Brown says, Big Wiz needs this Grammy, bro. Big Wiz needs this Grammy, bro. Anyways, Pew Brown, you can't give it to him if they don't give it to him. Let's just hope that he gets to win, or any other person at all. Eventually, it is a win for Nigeria. Yes, Olasumoyo Olamide say Burna Boy is already in the game. Yes, we've got loads of 001 here. Jimo Rakib says Asake. Now, big letter before we go on to the rest of this comment. We've got loads of people saying stuff about Asake. Second time in the running for the second consecutive year. Does Asake stand a chance? I mean, let's leave the fact that he's with Wiz alone. Does Asake himself, is he really looking forward to this award? He's in California right now where the award is holding. That's where his house is. That's where he's chilling. So he's not too far from him. Will Asake be in attendance at this ceremony hoping to win?
Well, I'm not so sure about being in attendance. I know Grammy have made a few announcements. They have said only a couple of people would, a number of awards will be handed out live. And I think what is being
about
shown
9
right
or 10.
now, it's probably something that's been, pre-recorded. There's
Pre-recorded,
a red carpet going on.
I can even watch. I'm even watching right now. The pre-recorded. They are giving out a couple of awards right now. Best country duo and all of that.
Yeah. And I'm in the live stream. I'm seeing Davido fans. They're actually there. They're there in the live chat. Yeah, they're there in the live chat.
OBO.
So wow, in terms of Asake, does he stand a chance? If I would say anybody who's nominated does stand a chance because Grammy has the tendency to shock people. We've seen
definitely
people who are for people who are virtually unknown. We don't know them in this part of the world, but they were the ones who were stopping people like Burna Boy from winning the Grammy the first time, stopping Wizkid from also winning the Grammy. So those sort of things, anything is possible. In fact, I won't be shocked if none of our contingents. Look at everybody we see here now. I won't be shocked if nobody wins anything. You get? I will not be shocked because Grammy are like that sometimes. Asake does stand a chance. I'll be happy for him if he wins because he's had a massive impact locally. He's actually exported Nigerian music as well. I know Wiz and David and Burna have done this in the past, but the way Asake has done it, he stuck to his core mostly. And you see him speaking his local lingo, Lungu boy. And the songs you see
it's been amazing.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time things like that are happening for Nigerian artists. But Asake actually made massive impact, and for him to get these Grammy nominations is a plus to him already.
Yeah, I mean, Asake, to be honest, he's been really, really good. He's done his thing, and I hope he's second time lucky, because the first time wasn't really, really good. And we just hope that with Wizkid, it was nominated alongside Olamide at the time for Amapiano, which didn't really get its thing. Right now is with someone who's won it before. Does the Wizkid influence actually matter in the scheme of things for an Asake win?
Of course, other people have influenced the Wizkid win in the past. So yes, if Wiz can influence somebody else's win, it just is a testament of how big Wiz is. As an artist, or how he's regarded as an artist all around the world. In fact, it's hard for me to even pick one person, especially for the best African music category. There's controversy. We know there's controversy. We know that they've bundled different genres of music into one and said best African. We understand. We get it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
At least if any of them comes home with a Grammy today, I think we'd all be proud. It could be Asake.
Definitely.
In fact, it could be Chris Brown. But Sheyi, what would you think about a Chris Brown winning that category? I know Davido and Logi are there. What would you think?
Big Lala, to be honest, if it has been nominated, then it means it has a chance. Any song nominated at all, anybody nominated at all, deserves a chance to win. I'm not saying they should win it, but if you're in there, then you deserve the chance to win. That's all I'll say. Now, Chris Brown getting in that particular thing right now alongside Davido and Logi means that the Grammys have considered that song to be an afrobeat song or an African performance kind of song. So it has Davido, an African, it has Logi, an African as well. So it means they recognize the hard work that Davido has put into that particular record, and Logi as well. They see maybe a bit more of their work of their influence on the song. So for them, it is not an American or a Western kind of song. It's more of Chris Brown doing an Afrobeat esque kind of song. That's why it's been nominated. Now, Davido is in there. Lil J is in there. I won't be surprised if it wins, to be honest. I won't be surprised. And I know loads of Davido fans are also waiting to celebrate if this song eventually wins. Now, a small Burna is saying Odogu to win. A lot of people are calling Burna Boy right now Terminators as well. And, lots of people are saying, they want to get into, the celebratory mode and all of that. Now, Phil Do says, I want to join. Phil Do, we're going to send you a link very soon for you to join in the stream. Phil Do, please. We're going to send you a link very, very soon on Facebook. We know you're on Facebook right now. We're going to send you a link, and then you would be able to join us for this particular topic. Yes, Phil Do, we're going to send you a link very, very soon. So Big Lala, Yemi Alade is one artist who people have been talking about due to affiliation with Angelique Kidjo for a long time. Who, not surprisingly, is a serial winner at the Grammy Awards. Now, lots of people felt Angelique Kidjo would be that particular catalyst that will help Yemi Alade get on. But surprisingly, Yemi Alade got on there. Tomorrow is the name of the song, and she did not need an Angelique Kidjo to get a Grammy nomination. Was that surprising to you?
No, of course she needed the Angelique Kidjo. She'd been working with Angelique Kidjo.
But she didn't get there through Angelique Kidjo now.
I understand when you say she did. There's an Angelique Kidjo influence that is behind the scenes. Right?
You think so?
There's a reason why. Yeah, of course. Even not just for Yemi Alade, even for the likes of Burna Boy and for the likes of Davido. Davido tried it.
Right.
Yeah, he tried it, but so yeah, the same way Yemi Alade has tried severally, but then she already knew. She's been trying for years. She already knows how it goes. She knows what it takes to what kind of song she should be making.
Yeah.
She also knows what sort of period she should drop and how she's done it for years. And all this coaching, I will call it coaching. All this coaching had happened from Angelique Kidjo. I think that's facts. We can see that happening. She may not be on the song, but she's had an input in how she should go about it, because that's Grammy. When it comes to Africans and Grammys, that's Grammy royalty right there, Angelique Kidjo, because she mastered. She has the password. Before they had all these new categories, when it was just best world music or best world music performance and everything, that was Angelique Kidjo right there. We had a couple of guys from South Africa, the Soweto Choir Group, and some other guys who've won it. But Angelique Kidjo, she has 5 or 6 under her belt, and she's as I won't say she's in the twilight of her career. She's not. She's been doing it for years. But every year she will drop an album, she will get nominated. Is it that she does? She's not the only one now. It's because she knows exactly what needs to be done, and she's been doing it. Of course, she's passed on that knowledge.
The likes of Yemi Alade and Davido, yeah.
She has, definitely, which is why Burna Boy had the song with her for almost the same reason. Burna Boy, Davido, they all have songs with her.
Lala, you need to check your screen. Yeah. Someone is asking a very valid question, and we also will fight for that as well. Idama Dugbo should be in this conversation. Where is Portable? That is what Tena Egbunoye is asking right now. Where is Portable? Why is Portable not in this conversation? Yeah. Why are we not having a Portable in the mix for the Grammy Awards 2025? Anyways, maybe when they do the Grammy Awards in Songo Ota, we're going to have Portable in there.
No. The answer is, did Portable submit his song for Grammy?
Oh wow, true. Did Portable submit his songs for Grammys? Maybe he did not submit. Maybe if he submitted, he would have been nominated. Yes, Small Burna says African Giant for life. So it's between the Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy fans right now. Everyone is talking from Pop C to FC of Life. Please, sir, what time are they starting? Anyways, Larry J. Bass is asking. Well, what we know right now is that it has started already with a couple of awards going on right now, but the main categories are still, in the cooler, still to come. Right now, you can watch on the Grammys website or the Grammys YouTube channel. Everyone is watching right now, and it is actually going all the way down to the wire. Big Lala, let's talk about Loje. Is Do you think Loje was surprised about this nomination? He seems to be the chilled guy out of every other person, right here. He seems to be that guy who is not saying anything right now. He's just been doing his thing. He's been quiet for the past couple of months, yes. But do you think Loje would be surprised to win or not to win?
I think yes, he would be surprised, and the reason why he would be surprised for even being nominated, because some of these achievements, if I could call them achievements, they happened in a flash. Of course, he's been putting in work with SARS, with that Wizkid feature, which blew him into
Yeah.
people's minds. But he continued to do that, and then he had that song with Chris Brown. Had that song with Chris Brown. The first time he was going to perform that, I mean, I've watched him in interviews. First time he was going to perform that song alongside Chris Brown, he was still unsure. As at that day, he was still unsure if he was going to perform, but he was able to, perform the song. Excellent
Amazing.
crowd
Yeah.
response to the song. Yeah, and the rest they say is history, which is why we're here today. The rest is he's been nominated for being on a song with Chris Brown, the same
Yeah.
sensational song. Yeah, yes, you'll be surprised. This is stops of dreams, not just for people like for Nigerian musicians. Basically, they want to be in this world stage. Um, the main what's it called? The mere fact that Chris Brown is actually on this category, which is sort of a new category, brings a lot of eyes to this category. If he
Wins, yeah.
eventually wins, I know there's going to be controversy about it. I'm going to expect that, but there's going to be actual people talking about an African music category, which people didn't used to care about before, especially in the USA.
Yes.
They don't care. They only care about their big names. But if a Chris Brown, someone who is has respected, who's giving a lot to the
Yeah.
American music
Yeah.
scene, hip hop music scene, R&B music scene, he's well known, right? He's that much of a big artist. If he wins this, the best African
Category, yeah.
music category would be discussed on American radio, American blogs, American podcasts. Would that be a plus for us in terms of impressions of people who are talking about this? Definitely. But would that be good for us as Africans or as Nigerians? I don't know, guys.
Guys,
What do you think? Let me know.
yeah,
Do you
let's
think
have
a
your
Chris
thoughts.
Brown should
What
even be
exactly
nominated?
would a Chris Brown win mean for Afrobeat? Is it going to be a disruption of the Afrobeat system? Say, you know what, someone right from the West, from the US, coming to win, getting to win an Afrobeat or an African category? What sort of statement? Please put your comment down below. Want to hear from you. Every one of you, we want to really, really hear from you. Big Lala, during the course of the week, a YBNL fan says, I'm an Asake fan. I love YBNL, I love Asake, but I don't want Asake to win this award because of Wizkid. Now, why? Because I don't want people to say, oh, Wizkid helped Asake to win his first Grammys after Asake failed last year. Big Lala, what do you think about that?
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares if Wiz won his first Grammy
And
with an
oh,
assist. Is
I
it
love
it?
that word, assist. I love, I love you so much. Yes, an assist.
He won his
Yeah,
first
Mesut
Grammy
Ozil,
with an
Mesut
assist. We
Ozil,
know all
Kevin De
exactly.
Bruyne.
So if Wiz can be a
Yes,
beneficiary of an assist to score a
goal.
very good goal, why can't the
Right,
assist be somebody
right,
else?
right.
No, no,
Yeah,
of course he can. I'm looking for. In fact, I won't be surprised.
but let me
I'll even
ask you.
give
But let me
Wizkid
ask you
credit.
this
Yes,
question:
he's you're right.
is that person's
Yeah.
statement valid? Because we know Wizkid FC. The next thing we're going to hear is, oh, Asake never won a Grammy until Wizkid came along on MMS. Now they're saying, oh, Wizkid has given Asake his biggest ever song because MMS seems to be Asake's biggest ever song right now, according to them. Now, if he wins a Grammy, now which Asake fans do not want to be hearing? Now, let me ask a question, Lala, before you answer that. If Wizkid and Asake win, would it be Asake putting Wizkid on his record to win? Meanwhile, which means helping Wizkid to get his second Grammys, or Wizkid helping Asake to get his first Grammys? What do you think would be ideal?
You know what? Yeah, regardless what it is, right? Regardless whether it's Wizkid that help Asake or Asake that see. The thing is, if this was between the top three as we know it, which is the top three, this kind of talk would affect the fan base. But for YBNL fans, for Asake fans, I don't think they should care about this. As much as they probably widen the conversation for maybe a top 5, arguably, right? But the years that the top 3 have put in the game, Asake has not put into the game, right? He's really had maybe 3 years at the top, right? These other guys are counting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years at the top of their game. So if the Wizkid FC fans are going to say that, I think they should just not pay it any mind or attention. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it should matter to them. So I think that regardless if he wins it, just cover your head. Cover your head. No concern. The cocoa is who wants
so is it Asake helping Wizkid this time around?
It's a collaboration. I won't say one help the other, right? Because Wiz has, as if it was that easy.
Because I can't see you anymore though, just in case,
Yeah, I know my
No, it's okay. It's okay. Please continue talking. Yeah, it's fine.
So if Asake wins, right? Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But Asake owns that song. It's his own boy, right? It's going to be the main artist. Of course, Wizkid also gets a Grammy for being having over 30% inputs in there.
Okay. Anyways, guys, we've got the link right now. So if you want to join, we're going to be looking at your comment. If you want to join, please just comment down. We'll reply to you with the link. Yes, with the link. If you want to join us, for a couple of minutes, so you could just voice your concern and voice your, whatever you want to voice. Please, you're free to join us. Someone says that.
Looking for I can't find him. I'm looking at the comments.
Okay, I do have the link actually here. Copied already. So if you want to join, please, let's have you on the stream. Boluwaji says 001 and Boluwaji actually says Rema might win. Yes, Rema might win for the album category. In a different category. Obi Nelson says Davido for Grammy 2025. And we've got Chidare who says Wizkid with the gong sign. Now, Tenor, you are a troublemaker. We know you very well. Someone says, how about PDD? That's the Tenor's asking, how about PDD? You are a troublemaker. We know you now. Tenor, we know you. Anyways, someone says that Davido, the king, which is actually young hustler saying Davido, the king. I want to join. Owoyele Shefumi Festus says, I want to join. All right, Owoyele, we're going to send you the link right now. We're going to reply you. Please check the link. Owoyele Shefumi. Where is it again? What do you say? On YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
On YouTube.
I think if you can just DM, if you can, maybe DM your social media, maybe on Instagram.
Please on Instagram, Gusto TV Africa, go follow and then send us a DM or something. Owoyele wants to join. I'm trying to add Owoyele right here. But it's not connecting. Big Lala, if you can check YouTube and check Owoyele's comment and see if we can send him the link over there. Yes, so we'll see if we can send Owoyele that. But please, if you're on Facebook and you want to join us, please put your comment down below. Collins as well says he wants to join on YouTube as well. Collins says he wants to join.
I think the best is either you leave your email in the comments or you go to us on Instagram.
Okay, there please go to us on Instagram. Go to us on Instagram. Put your, send us a message on Instagram. Yes, we're on Instagram at Gusto TV Africa on Instagram. Please go to Instagram right now and put your comment down there. We'll send you the link. Joseph Ifedakpo Benjamin, please go to Instagram. We'll send you the link. And Victor Oyadele also says he needs a link. Please go to Instagram at Gusto TV Africa. Send us an email or send us a message there. We will send you the link. Kehinde Busayo, please go to Instagram. Please go to Instagram at Gusto TV Africa, and we'll send you the link right there and then. Yes, we love you guys. And also, Goodness Beauty World says, I want to join. Please go to Instagram at Gusto TV Africa, and you will be able to join. Usman Unar also says, I want to join. Please, if you want to join, like we say, if you want to join, go to check this our rolling messages in at Gusto TV Africa on Instagram, and we will definitely send you the link. We're checking the links right now, and we are really on this, and we are letting you guys know that we do not take your messages for granted. We love you guys, and we will definitely, please, we are still waiting for your messages on Instagram. Please, at Gusto TV Africa, just click I want to join. Just send us a message, I want to join the live. Prank Master also, please, you can definitely join us if you go on Instagram to type your message in there as well. Please go on Instagram, and we will definitely love relationship as well. Please, guys, go on Instagram, follow us, and send us a message. Definitely, we will definitely reply to all or some, if not all of you at this time. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to join. Please go on Instagram, and you'll be able to join us on there. We'll send you the link on there. Please go on Instagram. Go on Instagram. Prank Master, everyone go on Instagram. All right, Lala. We've got loads of people asking to join, but before they join in, there's a part of Tyla. Now, Tyla as an African artist, okay, DM us at Gusto TV Africa on Instagram to join. Yes, please DM us to join. Tyla has been winning loads of African awards. I mean, last year, Davido didn't win, Asake didn't win because Tyla was the roadblock, even Wiz as well. Now, there's been loads and loads of other awards, MTV VMAs, MTV EMAs. There's a lot of awards as well, where Wizkid has been nominated, Burna Boy as well, Asake as well, Davido as well. Tyla has been packing everything. She's right here again in this category another year. Now, lots of people think Tyla is a Grammy baby, just like they call a couple of other artists as well. Is Tyla going to do a back-to-back Grammy Awards for 2025?
You know what people say about Tyla is they think she
industry plant.
Industry plant. That's what they call her.
Yeah.
Right? They call her an industry plant. And what an industry plant basically means is someone who is well connected to a big label, very influential.
Yes.
And then from there, they hook you up with the best promotions, your songs, they get to the highest levels, the awards you are getting nominated and things like that. That's what an industry plant is, and she has easy access, basically somebody who's privileged, if I could use that word, based on her affiliations with her label. Now, she came into the scene, her first nominations last year, and she did grab it. She got that award for Water, and in the best African music performance. Now, this is where it feels weird, because that particular category had people like Asake and Olamide Amapiano. He had Burna Boy, City Boys. He had Davido's Unavailable. He smashed it across the world, and he also had Arya Star in there for Rush. That's a very packed. I mean, she beat the whole of the Nigerian contingent out of the way to win that. That being said, she also had the big song in that Water. You can't deny the fact that
definitely,
was such a big song, and it could stand. Yeah, it could stand toe to toe with any of these other songs that I've mentioned, right? But did her affiliations with the biggest of labels that she signed on to, did he play a part? Maybe. Did he play a part for other people who, when they won their first awards in the best African music category or best world music. Of course, people like Bonner, they had to dig deep. They had to, foster their relationships. And like we say with Grammy, Grammy is always academy members who are voting. They are academy members from different categories. So now, and these academy members are well known. If you open your eyes, you would know, especially in the Nigerian space for this best African music category. I am pretty sure, 100% sure, you will see these guys. If you go on LinkedIn, people are joining the recording academy. These are people who are going to eventually vote these winners. It's like a ballot for them when they are in there and you have been accepted. You are part of the members who will now
Yes.
vote the
Yes.
winners.
Yes. Definitely.
Those are the Grammy
Definitely.
academy. So those are the things that we need to look at, and they were heavily favoring Tyler last year. Will they do the same this year? I don't
Anyways,
know.
guys, we've
I
sent
don't
you a
know.
couple of links. We sent a couple of you the links to join us on the live. Please check your DM on Instagram. We've sent you the link to join us. Please go to Restream. And of course, we're going to see you when you join this particular studio. Please, please, please join us. We would love to have you. We want to hear from you guys. But before then, please keep putting your comments down below. We want to hear from you guys. Davido, Wizkid, Tems, Burna Boy, Lode, Yemi, Alade, Tyla, Asake are up, and of course, alongside Chris Brown, are up for the best African music performance, one of the newest categories, in the Grammy Awards lineup. And guys, it is a battle down to the wire. Someone comment here says if Wizkid win Grammy this night, make all these 30 BGs hide till further notice. Now, that is exactly what a lot of people are saying. But that's what 30 BG guys are saying as well. To say, what, if Davido gets to win, Wizkid FC should hide till further notice as well. Now, we don't know who is going to hide from who. Big Lala, what exactly? We've seen a lot of people, doing a lot. There's this particular site right now that people have said, oh, it's a rating that gives you the chances, the odds against which, the odds are going up, they are coming down, and all of those. There's been lots of think pieces, lots of people talking about this whole thing. It is a big, big night for these guys. Bragging rights are about to be shattered. Bragging rights also are about to go a triple or a quadruple up for a couple of fans right now. But you know what's going to happen? Or you know what's going to be the main ideal thing? If none of them gets to win, and maybe a neutral, say Yemi Alade now gets to win, okay, there's nothing we're fighting for. But again,
you know what happened? There will be world peace in Nigerian social media space, because Yemi Alade people no go really come out.
Of course, they just say congrats Yemi Alade, that's all. Congrats Yemi Alade, and that's all they will say. Yeah. Anyway, I think we've got someone who is joining us. His name is Andy. Andy, we're going to put you on live right now. Andy, can you hear us? Good evening. Andy, can you hear us? You need to toggle your mic so that we can hear you. Andy? Andy, you need to unmute yourself, Andy. Oh, Andy, can you hear us? Oh, yes. Andy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I think
yes, we can hear you. Oh, we can hear you. Andy, how you doing, bro? Can you hear us? We can hear you. How you doing, bro? Andy's network is not very clear. Andy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, Andy, you're welcome to the show. It's a Grammy Awards 2025, and we've got lots and lots of people talking about that. First of all, Andy, what exactly, who do you support as an artist? Like as a fan, do you have a favorite artist out of these guys?
Normally now Obio now we sabi that one.
Obio, Anyways, Andy, what are your thoughts about the Grammys tonight? Does Davido have the biggest chance out of everyone? How well are you rooting for your guy to win?
Davido deserves the Grammy Awards, sir.
Why does he deserve it, Andy? Why do you think he deserves it?
Because the Grammy Award belongs to him.
Gra- no, you're not giving us a big lala. Look at what Andy is saying. You're not giving
No,
us a
no
cogent
need,
reason
no need,
why.
no need to talk more.
No
The
need.
Grammy, that one now.
Okay. Okay, no need to talk much. Davido deserve the Grammys because the Grammy award belongs to him. Andy, what do you think about Whiskey's chances? Andy,
Oga, who be Davido?
uh,
Huh? Who be
what do you
Davido?
think about Whiskey chances?
Oh, there I get them.
Wizkid never have any chance over there. Rather.
Whiskey no got any chance. Okay, so apart from Davido, who else do you think deserves to win this? If Davido doesn't win, who would you rather prefer to win?
I no shall see anybody face for you.
So,
Oh, but you dey vex, so you dey vex where.
The Grammy
So
belongs
it is
to
Davido or nothing for you.
Davido.
Davido or nothing. What about Tems? I mean, she's beautiful and she's very talented as well.
Ah, beautiful, no go carry word now.
this guy, this guy, the para. Anyways, what about Yemi Alade and Asake as well? Anyways, Asake, I'm sure you don't want Asake to win because if Asake wins, Wizkid is winning. So, Burna Boy or Yemi Alade, who do you think?
Burna Boy or Yemi Alade. When you just tell me
Yes.
now, you know.
Yemi Alade, okay. Anyways, thank you very much, Andy. Davido fan, and we wish and we hope that you get to laugh last and you get to be happy because if Davido wins, that means you are going to be celebrating it a lot at home. If Davido gets to win this particular award, shout out to you, Andy, and all the best to you and Davido.
Andy, Andy go
win
back.
anything. Wizkid.
Andy go back.
Davido no go win anything. Oga, rest.
My brother-
Wait, who is that?
my
Andy, do
brother-
you have any of you? Okay, Andy, it seems you have an enemy at home. Oh.
I swear, like, is it not nice?
Andy, is that your brother?
My brother, I know what else.
So he's a Wizkid fan and you're a Davido fan, right?
Yeah.
Wow, so it's a battle between the both of you tonight at home. Whoever gets to win, guys, just celebrate it. It's nothing but an award. What did you say?
001 now.
001. But your brother says Wizkid now. Your brother says Wizkid. So let's hope that one of them gets to win. If anybody gets to win, please keep it simple. Don't fight and do not argue because it's all part of the game. We wish all the artists all the best. Thank you very much, Andy, for joining us, and we really, really, really do appreciate. Thank you. All right, cheers. All right, taking Andy off right now, guys. If you want to join, please come in just like Andy has joined us. We want to hear from you. If you want to join, like we said, DM us on Instagram at Gusto TV Africa on Instagram. We want to hear from you. It's a hula balloon thing going on right now, guys. On the social media, everyone is talking. It's a basketball session. Big Lala, please guide yourself because there are lots of stones and loads of bottles getting thrown on social media right now. Wizkid FC guiding, Davido guiding as well. Everyone is trying to guide right now, and everyone is wishing the artists all the best. So we've got fans wishing the artists all the best, but still they still get some very, very bad mouth. They really, really cannot stop attacking each other. But we're here for all the bands, for all the fun. Guys, please keep it as simple as possible. Keep it as friendly, even though the bands are going to be there. But please do not forget that it is all bands and nothing more than that. Guys, still DM us on Instagram. We want to hear from you. Gusto TV Africa on Instagram. Please, we need lots of you right here. There's someone else who's decided to join us. Let's see who that. It's still Andy. It's still Andy. Andy, we might not be able to bring you back on right now. Let's create a chance for other people to come in as well, guys, because we want to give a fair playing ground to every other person. Guys, if you're a fan of any of these guys, or if you do have a couple of comments or suggestions, please put your comments down below. We want to hear from you. Yes. This one, God's Will Honest, says Burna Boy all the way. Say Burna Boy or nobody. Yes, Noel Matthew says FC are active. Yes, that is what this person is saying. Another one says the FC active Esther Dinero. Please, if you know that you want to have your comment or have an opinion or something you want to talk, just like we brought on Andy, please put your comments down below. We want to hear from you. Please DM us on Instagram at Gusto TV Africa. We really, really do want to hear from you. Yes, we're going to put a caption right there again. Please DM us on Instagram. We want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you. Please DM us on Instagram. We want to hear from you. Big Lala, we're still talking about the Grammy Awards and all of that. Burna Boy has not released an album in a couple of 2 years right now. 2023, that was the last time he dropped an album, and is set to drop another one this year. Not in time for this Grammys, but for the other Grammy, for the next Grammys maybe. But Burna Boy is still getting nominations. Now he's nominated for this particular one with his very first single of the year 2024, which was Higher. Lovely song, but a lot of people are not paying attention to that record. Big Lala, why do you think so? Do you think Burna Boy might pull a surprise on people? And why should a lot of these guys be wary of Burna Boy?
Well, that particular song, I think it was released for this purpose, right? And if you know Grammy very well, they sometimes want to nominate songs that have like a purpose. The song have to have some sort of purpose. You saw a shift in how some of the songs that Burna Boy dropped for his first Grammy, and people came at him and said, "Oh, he's doing Pan-African songs. Like he's doubling down his audience just because he wants to win." And that people came at him really hard for that, right? And he had songs like that. It didn't work out the first time, but the second time he had songs like Monsters You Made, which are songs that were promoting some sort of cause, fighting some sort of fight, those sort of things, And if you look at the way Higher came about, look at the video. It was from an outreach session in Port Harcourt. Burna Boy was, giving out food stuff. He was doing some sort of service to humanity. Everything about that song, the way it was conceived to the way it was marketed, was for this particular reason, which is a Grammy nomination, which he has gotten. Now, he didn't have to do as much as he did before. That's because he knows what every other people don't know. He's done it the first year, the second year, the third year. He knows exactly. So he knows he doesn't have to stress himself like it was his first. He's not trying to do that right now. All he's trying to do is like the way Angelique Kidjo will go the whole year, right? When he's close to the submission period for Grammy, she drops an album. And what happens? The album gets nominated. So it's in that level that people understand. He understands what needs to be done. And I think that Higher was specifically for that purpose. And now what has happened after that? What was the next single he dropped? Bandu, Bandu, which that he doesn't care. That song has nothing to do with the Grammy at all. So he knows what he's doing. If he wins it, I will not be surprised because he knows exactly how to play this Grammy. He knows exactly how to play this Grammy game, and it might as well just work.
Anyways, I know that like you said, Burna Boy does know how to play the Grammys game. There's the melodic rap performance right now. The award is going on. So guys, they just might be very little award left before they announce the best African performance. Guys, get ready for that. Get ready. Over 400 people watching us right now. Guys, we tell you once again, get ready for that announcement. It's going to hit like den. It's going to hit like den. That's exactly what's going to happen. Big Lala, a lot of fans are waiting for this one. The best melodic rap performance is going on right now. And very soon we're going to have the best African performance, Wizkid and Asake with MMS. Tems is also up for that one with I've forgotten in the title of the song right now. Is it Burning?
Love Me
JJ. Love Me JJ. Yeah, it's also amazing song. Yemi Alade with Tomorrow. Chris Brown, Davido and Loj with sensational. Tyla with is a push to start for Tyla, and we've got Burna Boy with higher. Loads and loads and loads of. It was almost a Nigerian thing until Tyla came on board. Big Lala. Now, should we really be proud of Afrobeat? I mean, where we've come, for how far we've come and everything. Lots of Nigerians in an African category. No disrespect, no Ghana, no Tanzania, no Kenya, no Uganda,
Abba,
not at all.
Abba,
In
Abba,
fact, Tyla,
Abba.
is representing Southern African, South Africa and everything. But the other, guys, totally from Nigeria. Now that shows exactly how far Afrobeat has come and all of that. If anyone wins tonight, Big Lala, if any Nigerian wins tonight, would it be a win for Nigeria or would it be a win for the artists?
I think it will be a win for Nigeria because we do have I'll say based on how last year came about, Tyler beating the whole contingent of Nigerian stars for that best African music
Yes.
performance category with Water. The Nigerian contingent, they have a point to prove because we started this Afrobeat
Yes.
to the world thing. In fact, I would say what prompted Grammy to have
An African
a
category, yeah.
best African music category is because of the exploits of some Nigerian or Afrobeat, if I could say. Afrobeat was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but it wasn't represented in majority of these awards. And something had to be done, which is why they've done this. But there's still such a long way to go. I still feel Grammy can do more. The way there's a special Latin category for
Yes,
Grammys, and they
yes,
have different
yes.
genres in that Latin aspect. There's also the reggae categories, which is, I think, in terms of African music, there's loads of types of African music, and if you want to represent African music, you can actually break it down for people and give more people chances. A lot of artists do not do Afrobeats, but they're African, right? And you've come and said best African music. You've bundled a bunch of several other genres of music and boom, put them in best African. And this thing has been consistent. I don't know if I can catch your mind back, was it 2021 or 2022 when we had similar conversation Grammy time, and this was at the peak of Wiz, selling out the O2, turning to O3 and things like that. We had this conversation. We said, Grammy, you guys need to sit up. You cannot keep on doing this and bundling everybody together. But a few years down the line, you can see some positive changes, new categories, trying to make sure that it is more inclusive of different genres, which is fine. But there is still more work to be done. We applaud you, Grammy, for what you've done, but there is still more work to be done.
I mean, they decided to add the category right now for the best African performance, and right now we've got a lot of applications or a lot of petitions for them to add many more. But I think that right now they are actually doing their best. Of course, we need them to do way more. But Big Lala, in terms of the Grammys and what our artists have done so far and all of that, you think it's high time, is the obsession going to go away anytime soon? Yes.
With the Grammys, we love naturally in Nigeria, we love foreign stuff. We love foreign validation. No, not really important. We just love it because Grammy represents one of the biggest heights an artist can get to in terms of music. But then when you start dipping it and reading meanings to how it is set up, you now have to wonder: should this really be my target? Do they recognize my kind of music? Do I stand a chance of how it should be? Yes, they also want to keep their prestige. They want to make sure it's a bit exclusive, precious, so that it's not just pure water that everybody gets. You get like some awards. They also want to do all that. So for artists, they need to just think twice. Of course, anybody will be proud to win a Grammy. If I was an artist, I would be proud, regardless any circumstances it is, whether it is assist or whether it's through pass or I will be proud to win a Grammy. Yeah, but people who have won it before will be thinking, okay, maybe perhaps it's not all that. But for the guys who are coming up, it's their price goes up significantly. significantly it goes up with a Grammy win. Not that they are not already being priced up, but imagine adding Grammy winner. Being Grammy nominees already boosts their profile. Anywhere they go, this is a Grammy winner. And it's the highest, is like the highest award of all. You see, even the
Yes.
biggest of American artists fight over why
Yes.
haven't I won more Grammys? Uh, why hasn't Beyonce won album
Yes.
of the things
Yes.
like that? You will hear it
Yes.
a lot, right? So if they can take it serious, we can take it serious. But then should we hold it in the highest of esteems? I think we should hold our local awards in the highest of esteems. We know there's so many issues. We know there's so many issues with local awards and everything, but they are more inclusive. They actually break down the genres, and they, people who deserve to be heard, but they are not being heard because they don't have the international exposure. They don't possess the know-how to make sure that songs are submitted. They don't even have the necessary network to ensure that they are getting votes with their recording academy members. So for the vast majority of musicians in Nigeria, it's a dream, but it's not something that they know that they need to be at a certain level before they attain it. But should it be so? It needs to be inclusive.
Right.
It needs to be inclusive. Nigerians care about it because every other person cares about it. Every other person around the world, not just Nigerians. So I can understand it, but of course we need to do better
Okay,
back home.
but looking at the Grammys as well, for an African artist, for a Nigerian artist, especially for an Afrobeat artist, yeah, would you say the Grammy Awards, a US based award in the US, is a pinnacle of the success of an African artist?
Well, the problem is now when you look at Africa, right? Are there any awards that includes all the African continent, breaks it down, best East Africa? Yes, they are, but are they as big as the
No.
Grammy? They're not. So, which is what make people search for, I won't say greener pastures, but they search for what
What is
is
foreign? Yes.
foreign that that recognizes them as artists, which I totally get and understand, right? So, it will always be a dream for years. It's a lot of artists have strived to get this, especially when something is very scarce and hard to get. When people now get it, other artists believe that they can do it. If Burna Boy has done it, Wiz has done it, Davido wants to do it. There's no way
You
you tell
shouldn't do
Davido
it.
that
Yeah, yeah.
it's not it's not something he should strive to get. Nah, he has to, because it's also bragging right. If he doesn't do it, it's a problem for him. He's going to start thinking about it. Why don't I have a Grammy? You saw
Yes.
how gassed up he was last
When,
year
yeah,
with
yeah.
his song Unavailable and his album. That would have shattered him. He was so excited. He was that excited. He was as excited as Burna Boy in his first year when he was
Right.
nominated and he was expecting to win. You get. So it's important for them for bragging rights, maybe for legacy. You can say for their legacy as well.
Okay,
It's
someone like
important.
Asake who has just left YBNL, or unconfirmed. There's been rumors of Asake leaving YBNL, of course, being independent. He's in California right now. He's not been in Nigeria for a long time. And of course, he's been planning a new single or a couple of singles, in the nearest future. A Grammy Award win for Asake, how does it position him in this whole Afrobeats, game, industry, and all of that?
Okay, so Ashaka is in a phase of his career right now, which I would liken to when Wiz
AME.
left Yemi. I would liken it. There's similarities, right? He's living a. I've said this before. He's living a network of, like an establishment that
Yeah.
has a lot of networks that sorts a lot of things for him. The establishment that is responsible for him making the limelight,
Yes.
pushing him to the next level. And that came with a lot of hard work, not just from the label itself, from the label and the connections
Have,
that
yeah.
they've been able to get. Label connections, example,
Yes,
Empire.
please.
Now, he's leaving YBNL, but I suspect he's having a direct deal with Empire. That would actually help him because it doesn't look like he's going to start from ground zero like Wizkid did. Wiz had to start from ground zero. He had to make new connections. He had to build Starboy from the bottom up. Because you see, even he had an interview and he said, "Oh, he left that
Yes.
label with zero. He had to he had to leave all his catalog behind for that reason. And we know things are not great with him and his former boss, but I mean, that's another discussion for another day. But yeah, but Ashake is in an era where he's leaving a platform that was responsible for him getting to the next level. And he needs to make new connections, which I think he's already done. He's already
Yeah.
cool with a lot of artists, a lot of influential
Yes.
figures in the game. Now, the guidance that, for example, YBN or Olamide provides, would it still be there? Because right now you probably are your boss, you are the one handling your own future. You are handling your destiny as it is right now. You have to make your own
Krillala,
new thing.
I've seen a lot of funny
It's
comments on the Grammy Awards page. You God will commit the video to your hands, oh Lord.
you see where myself where
Man,
myself get fans.
Davido fans, you guys are the best. You guys are the best.
People
You
are
are really,
there.
really
People
rooting
are there.
for OBO,
Yeah.
Davido, 001. Of course, this his song with Chris Brown. Definitely, we are also rooting for all of the artists that have been nominated. Man, people are really talking. Where is Davido, OBO 001, OBO 001 for life? And even in our comment right here, Elvis Solomon saying that Davido should win the Grammys. And of course, Omo G Unit says, Tems, congratulations. Now, this one is saying Tems, and Godswill Uche says Asake and Wizkid. Guys, please keep putting your comment down below. We want to hear from you. We really, really want to hear from you. What do you think? Who exactly is your ultimate winner tonight? Who do you think is going to win? Maybe give us your top three guys that you think would win. Not just one, not just two, but three. Give us three names that you think if Davido doesn't win, Wizkid will win. If Wizkid doesn't win, Tems will win. Give us three names that we are going to, that we want to see, or that we just want to hear from you guys. Give us three names. Who exactly, Elvis Solomon said, God, please hear our prayers. Make Davido win. These are our own comments. These are our own page. Elvis Solomon.
Nothing concern God,
Let me show you. It's on the screen. Elvis Solomon, you say, God, please hear our prayers. Make Davido win this Grammys. Oh my!
How many of you prayed for Davido? Let me see your hands up. Did you pray for Davido today?
Church, if you pray for Davido today in church, raise your hand up. We want to hear from you. Someone says nothing for Davido tonight. That is what someone is saying. Adeniyi Oladapo is saying nothing for Davido tonight. Now, Blessing Ene says Grammy or no Grammy, who is the biggest name? Are they already considering defeat or something? We do not know. This one says Wizkid, Nigerian entertainment industry. Young Kush, yes, Wizkid fans are saying what they say. This one says Gerald say waiting Wizkid and Asake day since Davido lyrics bam. Yes. Now this one says Wizkid won't say if they sleep, make you wake them. Anyways, someone else says if Burna Boy carry this Grammy, now we say Didi. Man, people. Ever Desmond, we don't know what to say.
Didi not there again now.
We are not there. We are not there at all.
What's the name of the person that said this? Me, I know Desmond.
What's the name of the person? If Burna Boy is watching us right now,
Desmond.
Desmond is the one that said it. Anyways, someone says nothing for David as well. France man said nothing for David. This one says nothing for Wizkid. Ejijele on YouTube say nothing for Wizkid. Hey God. This one says if they like him or not, my dear, nothing or not. The Grammy now for biggest band. Blessing Ene is also saying, so now this is another comment that I don't think if not give the those Grammy all of when come on, no, it's not up to that. Please, we don't want this kind of comment on our page. There's nothing like death here. Everyone will be alive to witness people win over and over again. Please guys, keep it simple, keep it tidy, keep it a bit professional, keep it a bit let's maintain decorum here. Please. Ikechukwu says Burna Boy the winner. Burna Boy winner. Anyways, another one says nothing for Wizkid. This one says MMS all the way. Adeniyi Oladapo. Same person that said nothing for Davido say MMS all the way. So This person is a Wizkid fan and does not want Davido to win. Lala, in an ideal world, who should be getting the Grammys tonight between these guys?
Why are you trying to set me up? I've asked I've asked you that question. I think we should just break it down.
Okay, let's
Right?
break down their chances.
What are the categories we're
Big
in?
Lala, let's break down their
Yeah.
chances. First of all, let's take Yemi. Ladies first, Yemi Alade. Chances for Yemi Alade. Looking at the
What are the
song,
chances?
looking at what she's done over the course of the
It's
the past year, looking at how Grammy works, looking at the influence she's had with Angelique Kidjo, what are the chances for Yemi Alade? And you've got to put this in percentage as well, Big Lala.
okay.
Yes.
So for Yemi Alade, this is her first nomination. Big achievement for her. Totally love that for her. Based on
Yes.
precedent, like I said before, people usually don't win their first time, but of course, you can win. No one says you can't win. Also, the other thing that can play in her favor is Grammy. Sometimes they
Yes.
favor the unknowns. There was one time, was that 2 or 3 years ago, when a lady called Anushka Shankar. That name still sounds. It still sounds in my head. She won the best global
Beating
music
Burna Boy,
performance. It was over. Yeah, beating Burna Boy, and then before she actually won, she had been nominated like 4 or 5 times, but practically unknown in this part of the world. But she did win it, so that can play in her favor. It can play in Yemala's favor. Chances of winning, I would say 20%.
20%. Okay. Anyways, all the best to Yemala tonight. Let's go to Tyla. Ladies again before we go to the guys. Tyla.
Yeah. So for Tyla, she won last year, like everyone knows.
Surprisingly,
she won the Best African Music Performance Reporter. No, I wouldn't say it was surprising because people would say it's surprising because she beat like 4 or 5 Nigerian guys for that win, which I understand it can hurt as a Nigerian. But then again, she's someone who, in terms of impact or a crossover from the African music scene, for example, to the American music scene, she's been talked about. She's even been controversial. You see a lot of comments. She had an interview one time. She said one thing, and people just from all over. South African back home will talk about her. Americans will say they're trying. Why is she? All these. Black Americans in America, they have so much to say about Tyla. That means she is well known. She's well regarded. Her song "Water," crazy song, went viral. Not beyond viral in the US. People are doing the dances, pouring water on their behind. That was a crazy wave for Tyla, and she has continued without regard. Even though she does have problem, maybe she has overestimated how huge she can be in America, because I think she canceled one of her shows, and it was rumored that, not even a show at all, it was rumored that it was due to low ticket sales. So maybe she hasn't actually penetrated like she thinks she has, but she is still well known, very well regarded. Her numbers are good. She has right now Grammy pedigree. I can say that yes, she has Grammy pedigree, and can she win? Definitely. I'll say she has at least a 40% chance of going on with that nomination or with that win today from the nomination.
That's it. That's 40% is actually really, really good, to be honest. That's a fair chance in terms of percentage. Anyways, we go on to Wizkid and Asake with MMS. Big Lala.
Right. So with Wiz and Asake missed out last year. Of course, it was a long shot for him to win with Amapiano and Olamide. But he's come back again, bigger and stronger. He's released Lungu Boy, and before Lungu Boy, there's MMS that dropped. But it's MMS the biggest. We know Grammy has nothing to do with the biggest song, but it's MMS the biggest song by Asake recently, probably because it's been making waves even as at this moment in the local charts. And he also features a Wizkid, who I would say also has Grammy pedigree. He's won Grammy, he's won Grammys before, so he's also someone. At one point, his run with Essence that did not win. You can see how they primed him up. That means he's well respected. Was that intentional from them? I really don't know, but that's actually a solid lineup. We have someone who's been nominated for the second time alongside someone who has won the Grammy before, and they're now being nominated. They have a very good chance of winning. I would say they have a 50% chance of winning.
Half.
Um,
What? That's huge. Asake and Wizkid 50%. Tyler
yeah, I would say they
have
have a 50% chance of winning.
40%. Yemi Alade 20%. Anyways, those are really really good chances.
I'm,
We've
I'm,
got
I'm not doing everything for 100% to make
yeah,
it to
yeah,
say
I
that
know, I
100%.
know, I know, definitely, I know. Out of 100%, basically, you are giving them the percentages. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, we've got Wizkid. Oh no, not Wizkid right now. Davido, Lode, and Chris Brown with sensational. Yes,
Mm,
sensational. Guys,
mm,
please keep putting your comment down below. So says guys, now Shake, Davido. Oh my days, this
mm.
guys. He said Davido. Ah, terrible fast word. Okay, we have heard you. Davido all the way. Yes, Davido all the way.
Mm.
Anyways, we are going to definitely know anytime, from now, very, very soon, we're going to know exactly who
Okay.
will take home that trophy. Let's go back to Davido, of course, and Logie and Chris Brown with sensational. Big Dala, what are the chances?
Again, this is actually a strong lineup due to Chris Brown and Davido. Davido, as we all know, nominated last year. It seemed like it was going to be that year for him. He was
Yeah,
expecting it. It didn't come to pass.
yeah.
Um, Painful, but life moves on. But this time he's not doing it by himself. He's doing it with a feature. Um,
Mm.
Chris Brown sensational, which is indeed, yes, I agree, it's an Afrobeat record. That's Chris. I mean, and by the way, Davido has crazy collaborations with Chris Brown. He has loads of collaborations which are really, really good, and they seem like they're good friends. And this is where friendship has brought them, which is to the Grammys. Now,
Yeah,
Chris Brown has won Grammys before. His albums been nominated for other categories in the Grammy, right? Now
yeah,
he's being nominated in a category which is not, intentional. Is not for Chris Brown at all. It's the best African music performance, right? And this category features Yemi Alade Tomorrow,
yes,
features Asake and
yes,
Wizkid, features Higher by Burna Boy,
yeah,
features Tems. Now, if you look at all these lists, these are all Grammy winners apart from Yemi Alade and Asake. Every other person here has won a Grammy before, so it's tough. It's tough. But Chris Brown brings extra, the extra in there. I just wonder that the Grammy Recording Academy, who would be responsible for voting in this category, would they feel that it would be too much of a statement for Chris Brown to win a Best African Music Performance category? That's going to be a stumbling block for them. Will the feature of Davido and Lil J, will this prompt them to think, yeah, of course, there's enough African representation in there for these guys to win a Grammy? It could. So yes, they have a strong chance because there's Chris Brown who has a Grammy pedigree. They also have a strong chance because Davido, who missed out last year, is back again. And if records or if anything would give him more motivation that he could win it, Burna Boy didn't win the first time, he came back and won. Several other artists have done it. So
yes.
yeah. So I think they have a 50% chance as well.
Okay, 50% chance for Davido, Loj, and Chris Brown on Sensational. 50% chance for Asake and Wizkid on MMS. There's also a 40% chance for Tyla on A Song Push to Start. There's a 20% chance Tomorrow by Yemi Alade. We've got Tems as one of the contenders also, with Love Me JJ, Tems, Love Me JJ. I love that song so much. And I think Tems is an international superstar. She's amazing. She is a star. Trust me. Big Tems is a star. Big Lala, what do you think about Big Tems' chances at the Grammys tonight?
Okay, as we said with Tems made that transition. I think she always struggled locally for her sound to be heard from the days when she was, on the come up.
Yes.
Even when she was affiliated with some labels, they actually wanted to change her sound. She said this in several interviews.
Yeah.
Tems, like I said, locally struggled, but from the moment she made that international switch and she started, going on tour, releasing songs, and these are sort of songs that it's like their bread and butter. They love it. Heartbreak songs, songs, R&B kind of song. That's where the biggest market is for her type of music. And she instantly clicked. She's clicked and she's making waves around there. She's going on tour, selling out. She's being represented. She's representing in some spaces where on a normal day you wouldn't you wouldn't see a Nigerian represent, but she's there, right? And she's been well regarded. And to the song, Love Me Jeje, which is a sample of Yemi Dimu and well, I forgot her name now, the Nollywood actress,
Yeah. What's her name again?
Bello,
Yeah. I know
Shafi
the lady
Bello.
now. Can't
Yeah,
remember her
Shafi
name.
Bello.
Yeah,
Shafi
Shafi
Bello.
Bello. Yeah, Shafi
Yeah,
Bello.
so it was a sample of they remixed that, and it was a beautiful record, right?
Beautiful,
Again,
beautiful.
this is like a case of somebody who is not well appreciated back home, right? She doesn't have the biggest of fan bases, but if you go to America, Tems is well regarded. People love her. She won her first Grammy last year, and then she's back again.
There's a big news. One of our songs, I like. I know the song, but I've never really paid attention to it.
One,
Replay,
yeah,
replay. Just got 500,000 sales in unit. That's a gold as well. For she's
yeah,
getting certification with the like with songs that you wouldn't even pay attention to, which means we may not pay attention to it in Nigeria, but in the US, these guys are chopping it like Kupiko. Like Thames is big in the she's big in the US.
yeah.
She's big in the US.
You know what's even crazy? This is even some of her breakup or some of the project that she started off with. I mean, this project was in 2021, right? And this is the songs that I mean, it's been a long time coming, but yes, it's worth it because it shows how big she actually is. You see all these news we talk about with Thames now. If it was a Wizkid, it was a Davido, if it was a Burna, the noise would be much more than this, right? And it just shows how much underappreciated she is back home. But she is indeed big. She Grammy material, definitely. The song has a complete vibe of African sounds, sampling Love Me Jeje. If you look at
Yeah,
the title, Love Me
yeah.
Jeje,
Love
which
me,
is
JJ.
something we all listen to going. And she's done a thing, and it's a song that's getting a Grammy nomination. Does she have a good chance of winning? Definitely. It's that she has a strong chance. She's equally a favorite. Her, Burna, Asake, and Wizkid. In fact, four of the people that are there, they have big chances. It's hard to place one above the other because, like we said, the criteria is the Recording Academy members actually voting, and yes, they will look at quality of music definitely.
Anyways, Big Lala, the chances for Thames you haven't really given us. If
I'm going to give times. This thing is really hard. This work where you give me tonight, I'll give her 50% chance.
Okay, Thames 50% chance, Burna Boy 50%. Have we talked about Burna Boy? No, we haven't talked about Burna Boy. Yeah, let's go to Burna Boy before wait. Yeah, but you haven't given him the percentage. So now you have the honors, Big Lala. Burna Boy with higher. Big Lala, I can't hear you. Burna Boy, yeah, Burna Boy with higher what percentage? And looking at his pedigree and his antecedents and everything.
As I was saying, like Burna Boy, we talked like he had traits, if I could say. So those traits people how to win a Grammy. I think if he what's it called? Writes a book today, how to read a Grammy by Burna Boy. a lot of artists will buy it because he knows things. He knows. Let me just. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you very clearly, Big Lala.
I was trying to switch my mic. I think I'm going to switch it now.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, as I was saying, he knows trade secrets of how to win Grammy. He's done it before, and he's back to do it again. And you see that he didn't put as much effort as these other guys. He didn't put as much effort as Asake. He didn't have to go and release an album. He didn't have to go on a crazy one with singles. He
Yeah,
just had to
yeah.
release just one song, which was Higher. And look at
Just
him,
a
one
song, and
song,
he
one Grammy
submitted and he
nomination.
got nominated.
Exactly. So, like I said, Burna has trade secrets. Does he have high chance of winning? Definitely, because he's done it 2 times in a row, and this is going to might be his third time. I think I'm just going to edge him because the confidence is there. He probably would win this category.
He
I'll say
probably would
55.
win. Okay, so
Yes.
right now, Big Lala, it means guys, you can see. Oh, please put your comment down below. Put your comments down below. According to Big Lala, Davido, Chris Brown, Lil J, 50% chance to win. Wizkid and Asake, 50% chance to win. Tems, 50% chance to win. Tyla, 40%. Yemi Alade, 20%. Burna Boy, 55%. Big Lala, do we have an answer when I ask you who do you think is going to win tonight? Do we already have an answer?
These are all permutations. Don't take it to the bank.
Right.
Don't take it to Sporty Beto. If you like,
Don't
take it
take
to
it to
Bet
Sporty Bet,
Naija.
guys.
You don't go win.
What do you
Oh.
think? No, Ali Lionel says sensational all the way. Yes, of course. 001 Grammy Award is for you. This one from Kelvin Imasio. Guys, Davido is, if we're to do a poll on this particular live, Big Lala, I think it's going to be a very close call between Wizkid and Davido. But now, my point is, excuse me, why are people not saying Chris Brown to win? Why is it Davido is a featured artist on this?
That's because they're
Wizkid is
not
a featured
debating.
artist as well. Why are we focused on the featured artist and not talking about, oh God, I want Chris Brown to win. Chris Brown must win and everything. You're saying OBO should win, OBO should win, OBO should. Guys, you're not even talking about Lil J.
They're not deeping it. You
You're
know why they're
saying
not
Wizkid
deeping
should
it?
win, Wizkid should win. You're not even talking about Asake.
And imagine,
You know,
those are the ones
you
that featured on
understand?
the song.
Those are the guys who own the songs. Wizkid does not own MMS. Davido does not own Sensational. Right. Chris Brown owns Sensational. Asake owns MMS. You guys should be rooting for those guys to win. Not Wizkid, a featured artist, Davido, a featured artist, and not even mentioning Lil J, who is another featured artist. It's all about Wizkid, Davido, Davido. Big Lala, what exactly do you think is going to be the impact of a Wizkid's loss or a Davido loss to the fan base community in Nigeria?
I don't think there's going to be any impact per se.
Someone said it here. They say if Davido should win, FC should just run and go and hide. So now, if Davido should win, will FC say, "Oh, okay, he's 1-1. He's won. Our artist has also won before. So why was all the whole? If Wizkid should win and Davido does not win, is it going to be a case of, oh, it's 2-0 right now? You guys cannot lace our boots at the FC. You 30 BGs, you cannot lace our boots and all of those things because our artists are just, have just won and you guys have not, done anything at all. There's been loads and loads of that. Are bragging rights about to be shattered? What are the impacts of a Wizkid or a Davido loss or a win to the fan base community?
To be honest, Davido right now, when it comes to Grammy, has no bragging rights. Right? The only way he pulls level and says, I have what these other guys have, is by winning. If he doesn't win it, that means he remains what he is. Someone who has won a Grammy but has been nominated. That one is facts. But if he does win it, then they can't ban. Nobody can ban him and say Davido does not have a Grammy anymore, which is why the stakes are high for him, and all of his fans are voting for him. Right? I understand that. I totally get it. So, yeah. But for Wiz, if he doesn't win it, he wasn't as active. This attempt into the Grammy with Asake, I think it's half-hearted attempt for him to actually try and win a Grammy, just like Burna when he's releasing a higher song.
Yeah.
I think Mariah, depending on how they play it, might actually be the opportunity for him to go, and try and get Grammy. But we know the deadline for that would still be, was it July or August, um, where people would have to submit before the nominations are
Submit,
released.
yeah.
So, so for now, Wiz has nothing to lose. If he doesn't win, he doesn't win. Davido has a point to prove. If he wins, then he wins.
He's
And
got so
people,
much to lose.
it doesn't have anything. He hasn't won anything, so he has nothing to lose, right? He will go again. And I know the album that is coming in March 5.
5,
There's,
yeah.
they're pushing that heavy. I'm telling you, Sheyi, that album would probably get a nomination, maybe in the best world album category or whatever it is.
Category, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. A lot
So
of
it's going to be a
artists
Wizkid. It's going to be Wizkid and Davido again in that world albums category, maybe.
and Burna.
And then Burna Boy, no signs of weakness, is coming as
Yes,
well.
yes. So that's
Another
a
battle.
possibility. That's a possibility that all three of them would have songs or even their album nominated in the Grammy come August, or I think
2026.
November. I think
Yeah.
they released their nominations in November. So
Yeah.
that's a possibility. It can happen, but there's going to be this year, 2025, the real war, because Mariah is going to start. It's about to start his tour, right? And
Yeah.
it's going to be Mariah. Davido is
Yes.
going to drop in March. Burna Boy will draw no sign of weakness,
Weakness, yeah.
and a lot will happen. So the real bragging rights would start, and the only way Davido can catch up to his peers is by winning a
Yes.
Grammy. He needs that, to be honest. As his fans are voting for him right now, it's because the only thing that they band them with is "Show me your Grammy." You know,
Yeah.
when they talk about Ballon d'Or now, oh, this player,
Right.
You should show me your Ballon d'Or. You get
Definitely. Yeah.
exactly.
Anyways, we know that Davido definitely does need the Grammy Awards. He wants it. I mean, you could tell that Davido wants it. Every artist wants the Grammy Awards. Now, a big lala talking about bands. Before now it was, Davido didn't have a top 100 or a hot 100 song. Burna Boy has it, Wizkid has it, Tems has it. Davido got it with Sensational, with Chris Brown and Lil J on that one. So nobody could bant him with that anymore.
Yeah.
Now, the Grammy Awards is here. If Davido gets to win this award alongside Chris Brown and Lil J, is it going to be on the same level with Wizkid? And I mean, not saying it's not on the same level with them, but I'm saying, I'm not saying that, but I mean, people think that Davido is not on the same level because he's not won the Grammys. So if Davido gets to win the Grammys tonight, are we saying that he's going to be on that same level, like people have always said, with Davido or with Wizkid, with Burna Boy as well? Or do you think there are still a couple of disparities that people will want to bring out again in this whole thing?
Okay, so you see, with David, it's sad because people say these things without realizing the sequence of events that happened for him not to actually win a Grammy or even be nominated. Let's not forget, he was having a dope one with a Good Time album. And
a better time as well.
Before the personal issues happened with him, and before those issues, David was actually due to go on tour. He had a lot of things planned for that, but immediately that incident happened, a lot of things had to be cancelled. All the gains they've made from those two albums had to be cut short, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
These are some of the reasons why some of these arenas that you see is and David and Burna Boy do right now. I mean, I'm hearing myself, so this is making me talk slowly. So you saw these arenas.
Yeah.
David was to do some of these things before that incident. His tour that he cancelled and all those things, and that really affected him personally for quite a while. He was due to do all these things. He was due to go on these arenas. He was due to perform on the biggest of stages, but it had to get cancelled. He got cancelled. All those gains, boom, dropped. He had to now start from a different level again, which is why you now see the previous album where he had unavailable. It's like he's making up for lost time. right? And I
Yeah.
understand it. Fan base of the other guys, they won't. They would actually bat him and say, "You don't perform at the biggest arenas. You don't have a Grammy. You don't do this. You don't do that." But there are reasons why. I get it. So it's this is now a time for him to, you know, um, make the impact he was supposed to make before that incident.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
making up lost time basically. That's what five is meant to do. If he wins today, he cuts the amount of effort he needs to do, in terms of making five a project that would get him to this level. He cuts it by maybe 30, 40%. Doesn't have to
Yeah,
go
we've
out to
got some comments here. Very funny comment, Big Lala. Very, very funny comments. Guys, please keep putting your comment down below. What I hear from you. Arowo Jabe Tosin is talking and he's talking tough. Yes, he or she he's talking tough on YouTube saying if Davido don't win this Grammy, it clear to everyone saying cheating. Yes, that is what
cheating.
Arowo Jabe
Cheating.
Tosin is saying. I don't know about cheating, man, but I mean, there's a lot. He jealous says Davido for life. Joy is saying Davido 001 for live. This person is saying Skin Z saying, one family, please go to bed. It's not for you, if not for your father. Man, this is actually getting really interesting. Now, this one, allow Uthman say, Wizkid, Asake, Wizkid and Giro, MMS. Thank you for your comments, guys. Please keep bringing them all along. We want to hear from you. Jacob says you guys is just giving the video hope. Grammy don't work like that. Anyways, we're not giving the video any hope. We are not giving anybody any hope. We're just analyzing right here, guys. The Grammys are announcing right now. It is going to get to the African category very soon, guys. Stay tuned right here on Gusto TV. We're going to be right here. We're not going anywhere until they announce that particular winner. Who do you think is going on with it? Asake, Wizkid, Loje, Davido, Burna Boy, Tems, Yemi Alade, Tyla, of course, Chris Brown. Who exactly will win tonight? It is the World Cup. It's the World Cup of Afrobeat, to be honest. I mean, we know Afrobeat has gone to play at the World Cup right now, which is the Grammys. So this is the World Cup of Afrobeat. Afrobeat is playing, and who exactly is going to win? Who is going to win? Just predict your winner, and we may just reel it out for you guys. It's a lot and lot of banter on social media at the moment. Everyone is talking tough. Tems fans are talking. Alade fans are talking as well. Loje fans are talking, and of course, Davido, Burna Boy, and other. But Big Lala, let's talk about Loje. Loje as an artist, what does this Grammy Award mean? What does it mean for his own career? I mean, he's been quiet for a while right now, and we really don't know what's going on, what's up with him. He's not been popping the way I personally would have loved him to pop. Do you think a Grammy win, if he gets to win tonight with David and Chris Brown, do you think it's going to give him some sort of uplift and some sort of leverage in the Afrobeat space, from where he was coming before?
To be honest, I don't have a reason why Loje isn't putting in the work right now, but I think he's busy. I think he was busy touring with Chris Brown. Yeah, he's had the opportunity to perform that song Sensational, and Chris Brown he's going all around the world touring, so he's probably opening and doing these other things with Chris Brown. But it's not really an excuse not to put new music out. But yeah, he is. This Grammy wouldn't automatically mean he's in the big leagues, but of course his pedigree in the game would actually increase. You would know that yes, Loje is clear of some certain artists, because if he says put your Grammy on the table, Loje will bring his Grammy on the table, and certain artists won't be able to bring their Grammy on the table. So yes, he has to his pedigree. His price also would have gone up, if I could say that way. But he will have it there that I don't win Grammy before.
Yeah, if Davido doesn't win I mean, guys, please don't criticize me, and please do not come at me. I'm just saying, if Davido doesn't win the Grammys tonight, should OBO forget about submitting the 5 album?
Why would he do? Why would he?
I mean,
In
you could just
fact,
say, you know what, these guys are
this is not
just,
his song
you
though.
know, these guys are just cheats and all of that. You know, I'm not going to bother
Why
anymore
would he
with
say that?
trying to.
If the time to say that was last year when he didn't win, but
Right.
it's not. It wasn't his birthright actually, right? It's something a lot people who were also nominated all deserve to be nominated. He didn't
Yeah.
win, and
Yeah.
someone else won. It's what happened to him has happened to other people before. Did for Wiz the previous year. Did for Burna Boy as well. So yeah, it shouldn't mean that now forget about your 5 album and don't submit. Of course, he would submit the album. I'm actually looking
Yeah.
forward to it. Looking forward to it. What's going to happen on the
Definitely going to be
album?
really
Yeah.
interesting what Davido has for us with the 5 album. Also talking about comments right here. This one says if Wizkid did not win this, means then it belongs to Davido. And as for me, I want OBO to win tonight. I love that guy so much. I really want him to win, and he's gonna win. Trust me. Eniola Uthman does not agree with you, Big Lala. He or she is saying whiskey 50% as how? Babana 99% with Grand Republic. Maybe the person meant Giron Republic. Saying 99%. Why give whiskey 50%? Now this person says, waiting whiskey they sing. Davido, please, freedom your money. That is what Freedom is saying. And also Freedom also talked about how he said, I know chop today. I pray and fast for Davido to win. Now, I mean, guys, please go and eat. Go and eat. Anybody could win this. If Davido gets to win, all well and good. If he doesn't win, please get something in the fridge or freezer to eat. Nobody really, I mean, nobody cares about, if you don't eat or not. Please, even Davido
like they
himself,
say.
even Davido
like
himself
they say.
don't know that you've not eaten. So please go and eat. Please, we beg you.
But they tell them, go warm your chop. Go warm your go and warm it.
I mean, definitely, a lot of fans are actually rooting and, going all the way for this particular one. But for the Grammys tonight, a couple of other categories. Rema is in the mix as well for the best global album thing. What chances does Rema have, in this particular category? I need to even check the people is on with for the best global category on this particular one.
There's Tems in there.
Oh, there's Tems as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's Tems in there, and there's also
there is we have Rema. He is okay. Tems Born in the Wild is there. There is Al Kebulantu, Mad B and Royal.
Okay.
There is Philharmonic Orchestra.
Okay.
Pasages. I know be Spanish. Ciro Hurtado. There's Historias on Flamenco.
Oh, Flamenco?
Antonio
Okay.
Antonio Rey.
Oh my days.
So those are the guys that president. And for president, you know that in fact none of our guys could win this. I don't know because
that was how we saw Anushka Shankar from nowhere.
Yeah.
I was wondering who is Anushka Shankar.
Who is Anushka Shankar?
And there was something Telstar or something like that, against Burna Boy at the time. We thought, Burna was going to win. It was going to be a clean sweep and all of that.
Yeah.
And they was hearing names, and the winner is Anushka Shankar. I'm like, okay. How did this person win a book? And then you see the song, you're like, dun 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 dun. And you're wondering, okay, so this song or this album got to win against a Twice as Tall album, or against what's the name again? Is it? No, it's not. It's not Twice as Tall. Burna Boy won for Twice as Tall, yeah.
Yeah, it was for. I
think it was for. Is it African Giant album? African Giant. African Giant album, and you're wondering how did they win? But I mean, it's all part of history right now. Burna Boy's gotten his Grammys. Wizkid as well got with Beyonce. Tems as well got right here. Tyla as well has gotten. Of course, we know there's Davido remaining. There's Lil J. There's Asake as well. Guys, these three guys, and Yemi Alade as well. So we've got four. Davido, Lil J, Yemi Alade, Asake are yet to win their very first Grammys. For Yemi Alade is the first time getting nominated for Loj, first time getting nominated as well. Davido, second time. And of course, Asake, the second time after Amapiano with Olamide last year. And we cannot wait for the Grammys to announce, to say, you know what, the Grammy Awards winner for the Best African Music Performance and the nominees are Davido, Loj, Chris Brown with Sensational, Burna Boy with Higher, Davido, Wizkid and Asake with MMS, Tyla, which is that, Yemi Alade with Tomorrow, Tems, yes, with the one and only Love Me JJ, and the winner is going to be that moment, Big Lala, for a lot of Afrobeat artists. It's going to be that, what's the name again? We call it the Aguero moment. That last minute adrenaline and everything. Everybody who just wants to type something, something like that. I mean, they just want to type something and internet is going to go. Big Lala, I know that what we're having right now in terms of this comment is very little in terms of what's going to come when any of these guys win. If Wizkid win, this comment section is going to be a mess. Davido wins, same thing. In fact, I would say Wizkid and Davido. Every other person, they just say congratulations, all those kind of things and all of that. That's why I said the comment or the bragging right for these two fan base and everything is a major one. Now, is it a case of taunting the other artist or the love for their own artist? Because I've always asked this question. Is it a case of, robbing, palm oil, robbing, what's the name now? Rubbing sand on the other artist's face, or catering for your own artist, loving your own artist, cherishing your own artist.
Now, especially in Nigeria, where the, how would I call them, the fan base, they are very chaotic.
Very,
I don't want
very.
to mention name, but there's one particular fan base, they lead the way when it comes to being chaotic, and the others follow. So they do it band for band, order for order, chaos for chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be expecting, if Wiz wins, people don't go rest. Some people don't go rest. A certain fan base don't go rest. But if Davido win also, one particular fan base, in fact, two particular fan base, they don't go rest. So it's fun if you are neutral, because they go band for band. At least this is safe. They are banting on wins, which is good for the culture, good for Nigeria,
For the culture,
good for Afrobeat.
Yes.
As long as it's safe within, this one won this or this didn't win this, I'm fine with that. But when they start going personal, that's where I draw the line with them. But yes,
Big Lala, is a Yemi Alade Grammy win going to validate or going to help her acceptance in Nigeria?
Not really. I don't think so.
Why?
I think for artists of our caliber,
Yeah.
you get to a certain stage as a musician, right? Because I think, when was Johnny released? Johnny was released in
2014.
2014, and we're in 2015.
Yes.
So that's
10
Johnny
years
was a
ago.
breakout year, and she's had other songs that she's released. She's had a run, basically. Where she is right now is she gets her shows. She's well respected across Africa. She's no, by any means, she's not poor. She's doing really well. People that respect her more after winning the Grammy, it gives her bragging right to say, you guys don't respect me, but I've done this. You guys don't pay attention to me, but I've won this. But would it now urge people to now pay more attention to her? I don't think so. I think you either connect with the fans or you don't. You don't connect with the music audience in Nigeria or you don't. But at the very moment, she does not have that hold on the Nigerian music audience, and I don't think the Grammy will change that.
Okay, let's look at more comments right here, guys. We love you. Thank you so much for sticking by us. We are still right here. Please keep putting your comment down below. We're in this together. Also, like we said, if you want to join the chat, if you want to join us, please, we're going to put it on the screen once again. It is Gusto TV Africa on Instagram to join us on this particular session. Please, let's have your say. You're very welcome. Please, by all means, be our guest. Eniola Uthman is still talking, says, normally, Davido is my state boy, but Wizkid is my spiritual desire and is who validates feelings more, exceptional, more grace for Wizkid, MMS. Now, this one, Eniola Uthman from Osun State, Davido State, he said, no, Davido is from my state too, but I love Wizkid much more. Yes, this one says Wizkid is going to win the Grammys, and by the grace of God, Davido, or let me say 30 bingos. Make it go. Come on, guys. This one says OBO, so Asake, and I will say Wizkid's cut Nigerian entertainment industry. Yes, that's what people are saying right here for Wiz. Maria Aliana says, God, please help my Davido. People are going really spiritual about this, so Big Lala. God, please help my Davido. Is there a God factor in this, Big Lala?
It's just like football.
Yeah.
Nothing concern God. Because as you get God, as Davido get God, that's what the other person get God too. So
right.
I don't think anybody. If I was God self, I don't think we're gonna do it now. We're gonna leave me alone. It's not my concern.
Big Lala, who out of these guys are going to come back next year to be on our screen to say, you know what, we've got some other nominees for the best African performer? Do you think any of these guys are going to drop out, or we're going to have all of them back again in 2026?
I think Loje will drop out.
Okay.
I think probably Yemi Alade
will drop out as well.
Will drop out. I think we'll still see Wiz because Mariah is in view. I think we'll see David for 5. I think we'll see Asake for Lungu Boy. Oh, not Lungu Boy. Lungu Boy is already part of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll see Asake. We'll probably drop another album. Tems, definitely, because she's also.
It's sure for
because she's even making ground. She's been nominated in the main category.
Right.
If she gets that, that's massive. You want to say that's massive, baby.
It's massive, yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that Tems will be around. Tyla, yes, industry baby, should definitely be there. Would any new person make it? Who's missing? Who could?
Yeah. So you've not mentioned Wizkid. Is Wizkid going to be back here again for the best African performance? With Mariah. No, okay. That is. Do you think for the album, or do you think a song is going to make the best African music performance?
To be honest, I'm not saying that definitely this category is what they will come back for.
Oh, right. Okay.
They would get nominations.
Nominated for the Grammy Awards again in 2026. Yeah. Okay. If you look at the new cats coming up right now, in the industry, afrobeats, as well. Do you think any new cat or any new artist, whether new cat or not, are going to join this particular, Grammy nominees, or you think that we may not have anyone joining as well? Maybe Olamide, Fireboy, Buju, Victony, Odumodu Black, or who do you think?
People have been trying this for a long time. Couple of names that you've probably haven't, you've seen them, but you're not sure whether they've submitted or not. I know people like Gold have been trying.
Right.
They've submitted. When these people submit, you hear news.
For your Grammy consideration.
Exactly.
For your Grammy consideration. And then people post it like it's some sort of a nomination thing, which is not.
Yeah.
You just submitted.
There'll be a lot of, maybe it's all part of the process anyway. People, in fact, I think it might be so busy. I don't think it's that organized that people have to listen to, especially when it comes to album category or the song category. I don't think these guys, the Grammy Recording Academy members, are sitting down in a round table and listening to us. They're not. Some of them are just going with how they feel, or people that they know, right? Or people that they've networked with and have said, Alpha, Shay, you go, now my people you go vote for. Whether you like it or not, I'm serious, Shay. If there's an expose in the future and say this is how the Grammys decide, I would not be surprised. I'm not surprised because it's clear. You apply to be a Recording Academy member, and when you do that, you get accepted. When you get accepted, you post on your social media, on your LinkedIn. I've just been accepted as a Grammy Recording Academy member. Right? So people know, people who are submitting, they know that you're a member, and especially if you are someone who plays in the African space, you will get reached out to. Am I going to get your votes? Definitely. Those are the politics that will be happening behind the scene. People are securing
Okay.
votes.
Yeah. Sorry, Lala, Big Lala. I'm so sorry, so that we don't miss a couple of the comments. Guys, you need to let us know. I see a couple of your comments. We see them as well. Thank God, or thank you for actually putting it down there before we even ask you. So if you think that there are a couple of new artists who will be nominated for the Grammy Awards next year, like this, or maybe later this year, and the awards next year, please put them down below. There's someone here who is saying that Zinoliski is going to get nominated for the Grammys. Yes, Zinoliski. Big Lala, this is it. Yes, Doc's baby says Zinoliski. Yes. Another person said Charlie Poppy. Yes, Nelly Atise as well saying Charlie Poppy. Nelly is also saying Zeri DL. Zeri is going to, be nominated. Guys, put your comment down below. I want to hear from you.
And the whole of Edo State, you want
apart from Wizkid and a couple of these big guys, who are the new cats that you want to see getting nominations at the Grammys? We want to see all the comments. Keep them pouring right now, guys. We want to hear from you. Please, we want to hear from you. This is getting really, really interesting. Who do you think out of this small? Someone says Buju, definitely. We're going to put your comments, here now. Fafa says Buju, definitely. Please put your comment down here. Thank you so much for your comment, Fafa, saying Buju, definitely. Of course, we want to hear from you. Please. Kelechi Confidence says Belashmoda. Anyways, the Big Lala Belashmoda is in the mix right now. Who exactly do you think are going to get nominated for the award next year? This one says Zeno, of course. Doc's baby says Zeno, of course. Anyways, if you think Zeno, no one is mentioning Buju or Victory, guys, please come on. Mention these artists' names. Arya Star again. Maybe she's gonna get in. She's gonna be getting some nomination next year. Please put them. Oh, okay. Eniola is saying Ayamaf is going to get nominated again going to get nominated for the Grammys next year. Yes, and we've got another very interesting comment here from Genesis James saying Ruga is going to nominate next year. Thank you so much for that. Genesis James. Edgar Jesus is saying Omale. Now, that's a very interesting one, Big Lala. Omale for the Grammys next year.
Yes, yeah.
That's a very interesting one.
Of all these names, being thrown about, I think Omale. Yes,
Omale, Omale. That's actually very interesting, and it's very possible. Now, this person is saying Odumo the Black. We know you want to mention Odumo the Black. I say Old Mode Black. Elvis Solomon said Odumo the Black. Not too bad. Yes, I mean, Genesis James said Ruga next year. Yes, want to hear from you guys. Please put your comment below. Nelly is saying Victony. Yes, Victony is one person that Nelly Atise is saying. Now, another interesting one, Big Lala, should I show you? Modesola Oluwaseyi says Sheyi vibes. Now, our namesake now, or maybe his namesake, Modesola Oluwaseyi say Sheyi vibes is going to get nominated next year.
People who I don't think anybody that came from
Fafa said. Right. Okay. Papa said Buju will be nominated for next year. Anyways, we want to hear from you guys. Please, guys, let's check other artists now. Please bring them on. Comment. Want to hear from you. Who do you think will get nominated next year? The artist that will get nominated next year. This one says Wizard. Maybe Wizard Chan. That's what the person meant by here. Say Wizard Chan. No one is mentioning Lona. What about Lona? Who is going to mention Lona? A very interesting one. Undoma Money says Chike is going to get nominated next year. Anyways, let's see if that is going to happen. This one quite interesting. Says Magix is going to get nominated next year. Magix for the Grammys next year. Magix, I mean, I respect Magix. I love his sound, I love his music. But guys, we're talking about, Big Lala. Come on, Big Lala. Big Lala. Come on. Now, another very interesting one. Straight from the 042 in Enugu. Someone is mentioning a very interesting name right now. Big Lala, can you guess the name? Straight from the 042. Fino Fino. Yes, Fino Fino is going to get nominated next year, according to Nice Chidera. In fact,
if you had said
Flavor, yeah.
I would
But Fino just dropped an album and he could submit, he could submit it and he could win. Maybe. Just maybe he could win. Guys, we want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to get nominated? Oh, this one. Maybe Joy will come next year. Big Lala. Joy will come next year because Fido is in the mix as well as one of the artists that is going to get nominated next year, according to our
guys. We're not talking about headies.
No. Big Lala, please allow them. Someone is saying Fave is going to get nominated next year. Fave. Another person is saying Fireboy DML is going to get nominated next year as well. Guys, you guys are cracking me up like crazy because these names you're mentioning, man, I can't stop laughing, and I'm so happy you guys are giving us all of these names. It shows that you believe in this artist. And of course, there is a Bad Boy OML in the mix as well. Kelechi Confidence says Bad Boy OML is going to get nominated for the Grammys next year. Yes. Big Lala, there's another name here. If I show you, anyways, I'm going to show you.
TML vibes.
No, not TML vibes. This person is saying, where's comment again? Okay. Anu Sama or something. Anu Samana. Say Fowls is going to get nominated next year for the Grammys. Guys, these guys are not even dropping songs right now. We're talking nominations here, not just a mention. And Ola Othman says Oxlade for sure for next year is going to get nominated at the Grammy Awards. Now, these are okay. James is saying Barry Tiger is going to get nominated next year. Guys, keep the names coming. We want to hear from you. There's Vado as well in the mix. So says Kiss Daniel is going to get nominated next year. Yes, this is the name.
I messed with that.
Mohammed Abubakar said Kiss Daniel is going to get nominated next year. Okay. Then the producer turned artist Young John from Give Jeremiah says Young John nomination next
he submitted.
Yeah, guys, loads of names that we're seeing here. We love and appreciate all of you guys. Please keep them coming. We really do appreciate them so much. Nas Boy is also in the mix. Big Lala, Nas Boy is in the mix.
Maybe for the comedy Grammy.
Big Lala, there's Rude Boy as well in the mix. Who is going to get this? Big Lala, some of these guys. Your prediction is actually on the comment right now. Big Lala, if I show you. You mentioned the name before. Should I show you? Big Lala, TML vibes in the mix right now, guys. TML vibes for the Grammy Awards 2026, guys. What do you think? Is TML vibes going to get that? Oh my days, Oluwatizi, come on. No, you are taking the piece right now. You're taking the piece. Big Lala, I'm about to show you something, and you're going to crack up like Crack Jack because this name I'm seeing right here, no way. Anyway, I'm not going to say no way. Nothing is impossible. But guys, come on. Big Lala, this is my comment. Can you say it? Oluwatizi Samuel says Lighter. Lighter.
Are you winding up?
I mean, shout out to Lighter. We love Lighter so much. It's the Grammy Awards. It is, guys, it is. We're talking about the Grammy Awards here. Look at the logo on the screen, guys. We're talking about the Grammy Awards here, guys. Grammy Awards. I mean, nobody should be discounted. Nobody should be, rejected. But guys, Lighter for the Grammys. Anyways, let's leave it at that. No comment. Anyways, someone says Ice Prince next year. Okay, Ice Prince next year. Big Lala, what do you think?
Ice Prince not retired now.
Nelly
Come on.
Atishe says Tubaba is going to be on the next year. Another one says,
Not this. Not the musical
Runtown
Grammy for
is going to get
Baba,
a
not
Can
musical
Runtown?
Grammy.
I mean, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early to. No, Nelly Atishe, you are actually at this point you are trolling because what exactly is young? Oh my days! Oh my days, guys! Please keep your comments coming, but please, you are cracking us up right here. Clayton says portable. Okay, we've heard you. Kelechi Confidence, he said please.
You know what? This portable
Yes.
matter, right?
Yes.
This portable matter. If he had it's just that the guy don't go calm down, right? If he had a connection or a networking, like, okay, you see Young John now, he has
Right, Warner
Music,
Music, yeah.
There's several other artists who have all these top labels behind them. Do you think any of them Portable would say yes to any of them?
Do you think if Portable also? So do you think if Portable is in an international label, he may just get nominated for the Grammys next year?
True.
Big Lala, you think Portable
is wild?
That's a wild prediction, Big Lala. That's a very wild. I never would have predicted that you say that.
But you know what? You know all these names that people are throwing about. The major difference between them and the guys who are nominated is some of them know road, and they have these. Yeah, that's even a good name to throw about. Right? Some of these guys, they know who know they are connected with the labels who know exactly what to do. Some of these guys they are close to indie and they're signed to local labels. They don't have that connection. They don't have the know-how to get to where they're going. But with the right connection, yes. That's why I said with Portable now. If somebody that is crazy,
say Portable don't be artist to any out, man. You are funny.
I understand. If somebody from all these crazy, these big labels comes and sees value in Portable, are you telling me
they definitely would? They would. Sure, they would. They would.
That's just the missing piece with a lot of these artists that people are mentioning. And I see Shode. Shode is a nice artist, but he's a TikTok artist.
Yeah. TikTok. Someone says lighter for the Grammy Award. Enough fit work now. Anyways, the Grammy Awards is still on, guys. Everyone is still watching. Over thousands of people watching on the Grammy site right now, guys. It is going to be the turn of this. Right now, we have the best alternative jazz album, which is going on right now. A lot of people are, on there as well. Guys, the award for the best African music performance, Global World Album as well, is going to be on very soon. Please, stay with us. Terry Akpala is also another name being mentioned right now. Guys, we need to actually, let's be realistic with a couple of these things, guys. I know, you want to put your comment down below. You want to put your to be honest, there are some artists who need to win local awards first before they get to win. Is that not how it works?
Not necessarily.
So you don't. So you mean that you it's possible that you don't win any local award and you just go to win. Anyway, true nomination. Yemi Alade hasn't really won or nominated. She doesn't really get nominated for the local awards, so to speak, in Nigeria. But here, she is getting all the nominations. Getting nomination for the best global performance or the best African performance at the Grammy Awards, which is a big deal, guys. It is a big deal. Lil Frosh is also another person being mentioned right here. Fireboy as well. T Dollar, Ogba Dancer, they can nominate it.
It's not. There's a $10 singer, which there's a $10 dancer.
This one says, Nas Boy, could this be love? That's what they're going to nominate. Techno is also in the mix as well. Someone is saying Techno is in the mix twice. 2 comments as well. 3 comments actually about Techno. 1 about Patoranking. And of course, someone says Runtown deserve them. Guys, We love your comments. We want to tell you to keep them coming. Please keep them coming. We want to hear from you. Please. But let's go back to the discussion for tonight, which is the Grammy Awards for this particular night. Guys, like we told you earlier, Davido is up and running for this award. There's Logia as well as Chris Brown for the song Sensational. Wizkid and Asake are also up for this award with MMS. Tems is also up for this award with Love Me JJ. And I like calling it that name, Love Me JJ. That's it. Yemi Alade with Tomorrow. Burna Boy with Higher. Push to Start for what's her name again? Tyla. Yes. Now, Big Lala, do you think a Tyla win, if she gets to win, do you think she's going to come up with that statement again? I am not an Afrobeat artist.
Well, the category is not Afrobeat. It's best African music.
But she's been nominated alongside loads of Afrobeat artists.
Yeah, they've categorized all of us as best African music. So I don't think this is really the right time or place for her to say such a thing. Unlike the other, awards that she's talked about and said best
Afrobeat,
Afrobeats. That was specifically tagged Afrobeats. And she had every right to come up and say, look, guys, I do more than Afrobeats. I'm not Afrobeats, which is valid anyway. So for this one, she won't have any. If she wins this, she would accept it with open arms because it does say best African.
Definitely. Because to be honest, Tyla, amazing artist. I love her so much. And she seemed to be that stumbling block to a lot of Nigerians winning a couple of awards in the past couple of months right now. The MTV EMAs, the VMAs, and all of that. Everyone has been talking, why exactly are they still putting this Tyla? People just automatically believe once Tyla is in that category, forget it.
I mean, they have every reason to, because there are several other awards where they've been nominated alongside Tyla, and she does them. She wins.
Mm-hmm.
You get? So people have every right to think that she would win because in the past she has won it. But I don't think that should happen this year because there's a strong contingent right there. Not like the last year wasn't as strong, but there is a strong contingent here. There's Wizkid, there's Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Same as last, but I don't think it should be so. She can't have the best African music performance 2 years
So if Tyla gets to win tonight, Big Lala, would you say the Grammys are definitely up to something?
Well, maybe, because like I said before, her song last year was a much even bigger song, Water. You could feel the impact of Water. There he is, Bless Global Music Performance.
Okay, so guys, we're going to get the best global music performance.
Anushka Shankar is actually there. Waki Dawuni representing Ghana. Waki Dawuni is representing Ghana.
Okay.
It's a Ghanaian reggae. Angelique Kidjo.
Big Lala, where are you watching this thing from?
It's there on the live now. There's no Nigerian.
Okay, best global music performance. Okay. So that means, guys.
So this,
guys, be on this, get ready because it is going to really, really happen right now. I'm going to put in.
Our mama did not win. Our mama did not win.
So it's Bemba Colora that has won, yeah?
Yeah. This is a better butter. She did not win. So that's
best global music. So that means the award for the best, global music album is going to come very, very soon, guys. Watch out for that. It is time. It's almost time for this, guys. It's almost crunch time. It is judgment time, guys. It is almost here. Judgment time is almost here, guys. It is coming. It is coming, guys. Wait for it. It is going to come very soon. It's coming. It's coming, guys. The moment of truth is coming. The moment of truth is coming.
Yep.
That means the rat of the house should hear and tell the rat of the farm that the award is going to. Yes, it is here. It is here. It is here, guys.
I say your own back,
It is here. It is here, guys. It is here, guys. It is here, guys.
When people they talk saying, God please Davido.
Tems is the winner. Tems is the winner, guys. Congratulations to
Tems did it.
Tems. Yes,
Tems
yes,
did it.
yes. Tems has
did it.
done it.
Tems
No Grammy
did
for
it.
Wizkid. No
Tems did
Grammy
it.
for
See how she's
Davido.
strutting.
No Grammy for Burna Boy,
think of
Loj,
this babe.
Tyla, or Asake. Guys,
My
congrats and
goodness.
shout out
See
to
how she
Tems.
dey strut.
Amazing, guys. It is actually, guys, it's done. It's
Tems,
done, guys.
lovely.
It is
Yes.
done. Tems has won the best global music performance with Love Me JJ, guys. It is an amazing one, guys. Finally, the
It's
moment
best
of
African
truth,
music
best
performance.
African music performance is here, and we are giving you live and direct, guys. Live and direct. That is it. That is it. That is it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for putting me on this stage and bringing me
That is it, guys. That is it, guys.
this team.
Oh, I'm going to have to play it again, guys. Sorry.
And tomorrow is my mom's birthday.
Tomorrow is our mom's birthday.
It's her first Grammys. And I just want to thank
Woohoo!
her because she's really done a lot.
Tems has won the best African music performance over Wizkid, over Davido, over Burna Boy, Loj, Chris Brown, Asake, Tyla, Yemi, Alade. Congrats to Tems. Yes, congrats to Tems.
And Rochelle and Kayla and Ashanti and Sarah, I love you guys. Thank you so much. To God be the glory. Because
Congratulations to
honestly,
Tems.
Congratulations to Tems, guys. She's just won. Tems just won. Yes.
Grammy winner.
Yes. Tems just won, guys. Tems just won. Tems just won, guys. That is it. It's all over.
Now the next one is here.
It's-
Rema.
Now,
Best
the best
global
global album, guys.
And Tems is
Best
on
global
this as
album,
well.
guys. Best global album.
Best global music album.
Rema is in that as well. Tems, Born in the
Rema
Wild.
did not win. Rema did not win.
And the winner is
and the Grammy
Yeah.
goes to Matt B.
Yeah.
oh, so there's no win for
Rema
Rema.
lost that.
There's no win for Tems. It is
No win
Matt
for
B. So it's all done for Africa right now, guys. It's all done for Africa. Matt B is the winner for the best global album. No Rema, no Tems. But shout out to Tems. Shout out to Tems. Shout out to Tems. This one says Tems must be paying this award because it should have gone to Davido. No way, guys. So shout out to Tems because Tems just won. Congrats to Tems. I mean, you know, there's world peace. Big Lala, there's world peace right now. And I mean, what do you think, Big Lala? What do you think? Tems has just won. Congrats to the major winner. Shout out, a very big shout out to Tems for winning this award. I mean, shout out to Rema as well. Second time, or the first time actually with the Haze album, he did not win this one. Matt B just won the award for the best global album, guys. So that means that is all done for Africa, all done for Nigerian artists, Afrobeat artists, guys. That is exactly what we just had, guys. We told you it's coming. We told you the moment of truth is coming, and that moment of truth has arrived. Big Lala, let's talk about this whole thing. Tems winning another Grammy Award. Now, this time around for the best African performance. Last year it was a lady. This year again, the ladies dusting the guys once again. How did Tems get to win this with that amazing single, Love Me JJ? Yes.
I think more women have actually won this category than men, especially the African ones. Because,
Sorry, before you say,
Tyla,
guys, we're telling you, Davido did not win. Wizkid did not win. Tems has won. You're saying, please, God, let Davido win. No, he's not won, guys. Davido has not won. It is Tems. Tems has just won the
Best.
best global, the best African performance, beating Wizkid, Davido, Chris Brown, Loje, Burna Boy, Tyla, and Asake, and Yemi Alade. Tems has just won, guys. Update yourself, update your OS. Tems has just won the best African music performance, guys. Please update yourself. All this whole, oh come on, this one is saying Wizkid made it possible for Tems. Ah, come on.
No, not
Come on.
nothing like that.
Come
This
on.
was straight up.
Nah. Big Lala, how did Tems get to this point? 2 Grammy Awards for this amazing superstar. Amazing superstar. You need to give it to her, man.
Mhm. Well, Tems, like we said, underappreciated back home, but has been a queen outside of the shores
Yeah.
of Nigeria. She's well accepted over there. She's getting gigs. She's getting on tours. Well respected. Her songs are doing really, really well. So now that she's won this, I think you asked me this question as regards her. Yemi Alade and the Nigerian fan base. It may not work for Yemi Alade, but I think for Tems, this should cause people to actually respect her more. The number of years she's put into the game, not as much as Yemi Alade, but she's made so much impact. And this is a category that is actually new. Tyla won it last year. She's won it this year. Congrats to her. Congrats to her team. Well deserved. Very well deserved. There is no one in this world that will tell me that Tems does not deserve it. I gave her a 50% chance, and I thought maybe Burna would nick it, but it is equally as deserved.
For Tems, yeah. Amazing stuff, guys. Amazing. As in the way I'm feeling right now. To be honest, Big Lala, are we gonna say Tems does not deserve it, or are we gonna say she absolutely deserves that award right now?
Does definitely, she definitely deserves it. There's no one that will say she doesn't. Love Me Jeje, like we said, is a beautiful record, sampling a classic by Yemi Shodimo. Yes, it's a very, very good record.
Superb record.
Her talent,
Love me
is
tender, love me
well
tender.
appreciated.
Oh my days! Nah, shout out to Tems, man. Shout out to Tems. I was just talking about, telling you, Big Lala, a while ago about how Tems, one of our songs we play off, one of the albums or the EPs, just got over 500,000 and RIAA Gold said a lot of people don't like. A lot of people, their biggest songs are the ones that get that kind of 500,000 units. But Tems is getting it with songs that we didn't even pay attention to. This is a massive.
The play was one of our big songs, big out songs.
Yes.
When she was crossing over, actually. So people actually did pay attention, but not anymore.
My days. Big Lala, I'm laughing, and I'll tell you before you continue, Big Lala, I'm laughing. Now, Wizkid fans, I have a memo for you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Please keep putting your comment down below. But please let Tems enjoy our moments. Please let Tems enjoy. Now this person is saying, "Oh, where Tems should be." Look at the comments. Tems should be appreciate Big Wiz. I think it make a way for her. Come on, guys. Please let Tems enjoy her moment. Essence was years ago, guys. And Tems has already been able to do some other very big things. So please appreciate the artist as well. Appreciate the talent. Always ascribing our success to Wizkid is not fair on our talent, guys. Please appreciate it, please. I know you love Wizkid so much. We love Wizkid as well. We love Tems. We love everybody, Davido, everybody, Burna Boy, everyone as well. But we want to tell you guys, please, Tems has won this award. She's dusted a lot of people. Yes, she's won, above a lot of people. She deserves a moment. Please, leave Wizkid out of it. For now, please. We beg you. If possible, please. We just want to say, let Tems enjoy a moment. She is talented enough to get this award. Please. Lala, please continue.
Stop today, beg them.
To be honest, you just have to say it, guys. Once again, Tems has just won the best African music performance at the Grammy Awards 2025, beating the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Loje, Asake, Tyla, Yemi Alade, and of course Chris Brown to win that award. Rema just lost his own his own category as well as Tems, who did not win. But shout out to Tems, man. Shout out to Tems. Big Lala, what exactly does this mean for Tems as an artist in Nigeria and most especially in other parts of the world?
It solidifies his Tems. I mean, her
Yeah.
stance as an expert of, good music from Nigeria. I was going to say Nigerian music because Tems does not do
Yes.
Nigerian music. Maybe when she started, but now she's a global
Yes.
artist, and these end results we're seeing is as a result of hard work. And if you dip it, it's not fluke. It's
Yes.
not a fluke. Tems actually has, before this year or even with this year, she had 8 nominations, 8 Grammy
Yes.
nominations. So we want to now downplay what Tems has achieved. Go and check the nominations that your faves have.
Definitely.
How many of them
Definitely.
can boast of all the things that Tems have, right? And top it all off and won a Grammy. So please, no one should attach anybody's name to what Tems has just achieved. She's done really, really well. This year alone, she still has one more in the best R&B song.
Yeah, in the best R&B song.
Anyway.
Look at the nominations, guys.
Yeah, she's still in there. That's just this year. Total, she has 8 nominations. Last year, she didn't. She had nominations for being singing some of the songs for the Black Panther movie and things like that. The previous year before, I've asked what's it called was sampled by a picture, right? Best melodic rap performance, Wait for You, and that actually won. And people came for her and said, "Oh, this is not a Grammy winner. They just
exactly
and things like that." You get
now she's won.
But
exactly.
Now she's
come back again to say exactly.
Everyone up.
Exactly.
And even here, you can hear in her speech, she said, "This is my first Grammy." So it was something. She's saying it to a lot of these people that even at Toxia,
no, that statement is a direct shade at someone, though, but I'm not going to mention it.
But now she's come. How many Nigerian artists, mainstream, can you name that have Grammys
by themselves? Right. They've been talking about it's Burna Boy before, but now we've got Tems as well.
I don't think we got Tems as well now, and I really
love it for her.
What she has made it possible for every other person to achieve that. We know Ayasta could have done that last year. We know Tems would have actually done that last year as well, and several other artists.
Yeah.
Right. So she's done something remarkable, and she deserves the credit for what
Big Lala, there's a lot of people actually talking about Davido here, and even on Twitter as well. Everyone is talking about Davido, and it seems Davido fans are more disappointed about this than Wizkid fans. What do you think?
Of course, they'll be disappointed, but I think they could have understood. I think they thought because on it. But again, I was already thinking, how would
you were saying that before?
Look at this. It makes sense for them to actually say, "Oh, this song owned by Chris Brown," even though that those 2 Nigerians. Are we going to say it's cool for people, for example, who are big artists like Chris Brown in the R&B space all over the world to come into the African, and we give them that title as Best African Music? Are we saying they can come in and do Best African Music? That would have been something that they would have to battle with within themselves, and I could see that playing. I could have seen that playing against Davido. It could play for him, against him, but then again, it didn't play for him. I think he himself will probably not be expecting it. He hasn't really been hyped up about it and made any sort of push unlike last year. And he's working towards, for example, 5, the album, going towards being what's it called?
For the Grammys,
Grammys. So
Asake was at the Grammys red carpet. We could see him at the Grammys red carpet, and I think a couple of artists were there as well. But it is rumored that Davido was absent. I don't know if he's in the US or he's in Nigeria. I really do not know where Davido is right now. But it's said that Davido was absent. And someone even we posted something on our social media today. Someone, a Davido fan, saying Davido should not attend the Grammys. What?
He would. He's not even a main artist. I don't think he would have. If he did, it would have been. I don't want to say it would have been stupid. It would have been something. It would be like he setting himself up for drag. So it's not his song. He's featured on it. Right? If he was the main artist, I wouldn't mind. Actually, I would understand. I would totally understand that he's not doing for that reason.
Yeah.
Like he did last.
I mean, a lot of Wizkid fans are not happy, but I think now this is very funny, Big Lala. A lot of Wizkid fans are not happy about this Tems win, but they are. It's like if I don't get it, as long as this person does not get it as well.
You know why?
I know why. I know why they are. Someone is saying
they're attributing this success to Wizkid. But guess what? Wizkid has 5 nominations.
One
win. And the one win comes from
with Beyonce. Yeah, with Beyonce.
Girl. So as you can see, it's understandable.
And the very funny thing, Tyla won with Water, just Tyla. She didn't feature anybody. Love Me JJ. Tems only. She didn't feature anybody. Shout out to the ladies, man. I mean, shout out to the ladies. Lovely, lovely, amazing stuff. And of course, shout out to Sheyi Shodemo and Shafi Bello for the inspiration for this particular song. They are also winners in my books as well, because the song they did years ago, which people think, okay, Love Me JJ, love You're My Sugar, My Honey. No one would think that in 2025 that song is going to have a remake, a sample that is now going to win the Grammy Awards. Now, shout out to Sheyi Shodemo, shout out to Shafi Bello for actually coming up with the original of that song. They are also winners in my books as well. Tems is amazing. How far can this lady go, Big Lala?
How far can she go? I think the sky is a limit. She showed possibilities. Artists that come from Nigeria, it's always tough when you don't do the popular sound, when you are not you are not trying
the
to
local audience.
Audience. Yes, she has shown that it's actually possible, and it is something
these comments are killing me, Big Lala. Oh my days, who is this guy who's saying before the video go big grab, maybe it's 2078? Oh my days, guys. Davido is coming, guys. Don't worry, Davido is coming.
And I think this is actually a wake-up call for some of these stands that there's more to Nigerian music.
Exactly. I was gonna ask that. Is this a wake-up call to say, guys, music is much more than the Nigerian market. It's much more than having to do your band, fan base, and everything. Just encourage your guys to do quality music all the time, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Submit your song for nomination, get the Grammys to approve it, put them up for nomination and everything, and hopefully they get to win. One thing I love about Tems is that she's been doing all of these things in silence. No extra gimmick, no extra, there's no drama, no controversy, just doing her thing and just doing it well.
Well, you can say that, but none of these other guys do it for controversy's sake. Well, I see where you're going with this, but I don't think sometimes they intentionally do it. It's because she doesn't have that crazy fan base behind her, and maybe now you see that. Do you actually need such a crazy fan base?
That's the thing.
To make it big? Do you need it? You don't need them basically. They've just
it just means, Big Lala, is that it just means that the fan base or the fans, do they really matter in terms of winning a Grammy? Do the fans matter? Does the number of fans you have or the intensity of the number of your fans, do they matter when it comes to winning a Grammy?
They don't count
0.
They don't get points out 0. Like I said, this goes to the Recording Academy members, and this number is always increasing. More people are always joining. And again, I don't want to delve too deeper so it doesn't look like we're trying to play down Tems win. But yes, your fan base or how popular you are does not win you a Grammy. I keep on going back to Anushka Shankar.
Anushka Shankar, yeah.
It don't mean anything for them.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't mean anything. And of course, shout out to Tems because she's been able to break all the barriers right now. She's been able to,
Yeah.
how would I put it now? She's been able to settle world peace or world war and everything. She's brought peace and sanity to the
Yeah, I think
timeline,
this was a safe.
and
Yeah,
to be
this was
safe.
safe. This winning, Yemi Alade winning, either of them
Yes.
is good. But this one is, I think, Wizkid FC would not have more to talk on this because it will be like Oga Pass Master because that's what Tems has just done.
Definitely,
Oga Pass-
definitely,
Remaster-
definitely,
Decided, Master.
definitely.
That's what-
I mean, that's just the thing. I mean that now Davido is not a winner tonight. Burna Boy is not a winner tonight as well. Lil J is not a winner tonight. Big Lala. Wizkid is not a winner tonight. Yemi Alade as well. Tyla, Asake, they're not winners tonight at all. Even Rema as well has not won anything tonight. Shout out to Tems for the win. What should these guys go to do in terms of going back to the drawing board to get nominated next year? What exactly are their chances? What should they do differently?
I'm actually checking Burna Boy. Burna Boy has just one Grammy.
Yeah, he does have one Grammy. Yeah, just one Grammy.
Has 11 nominations, one Grammy. I actually thought he won the next one the next time. He didn't.
No, he did not win.
So since his win in the
in 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Or in 2021, yeah.
He hasn't won. He's been nominated.
He hasn't won.
In the 64th
11 times.
He's been nominated in the 65th twice. In the 66th Grammy, he was nominated 4 times, and then this year 1 time.
67th.
Burna Boy that you think is Grammy royalty hasn't won a Grammy in
more than once. Yeah, just once. Just once.
So who they lead right now? Who's counting scores?
Tems.
Mighty Tems.
Tems is leading. Yes.
Respect on her name.
Tems is leading right now. Yes. Wizkid 1 Grammy. Burna Boy 1 Grammy. Tyla 1 Grammy.
Yep.
Tems 2 Grammy Awards.
2. Those,
to her name. Yes.
Those Grammys.
2 Grammy Awards to her name. Shout out to Tems. Shout out to Tems. Actually, it is not a mean feat to be able to do all of these things. But Big Lala, why do we have FCs claiming this award on behalf of Tems?
There's nothing they can claim, to be honest.
But why are they claiming it? To say, oh, Wizkid opened the way, Wizkid paved the way, Tems should be grateful to Wizkid, or she should have given Wizkid, some shout out at the this lady said, shout out to my mother whose birthday is tomorrow. You want her to now include Wizkid in it? Come on.
You know whose Tems' mother is, Abi?
I don't know.
You know that advert where the
Ajinomoto advert.
Yeah.
Oh, the Maggie advert. Oh yeah. Oh, shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. She bettered, an amazing global superstar. She is actually a global superstar. Shout out to Tems. Big Tems doing her thing right now. But surprisingly, Wizkid FC want Tems to be forever indebted, to Wizkid, which is not always the case, to be honest, because it also means that Wizkid should be forever indebted to maybe a Banky W, or maybe a Care, that he hyped for during that time. People move on. You help someone, and then that. In fact, at the end of the day, people are even still having the argument to say, you know what? If not for Tems, Essence wouldn't have been what it is. We wouldn't know. But I mean, we know Wizkid brought her on Essence, and the rest, like they say, is history. But
right
could
now,
have done herself.
Put some respect.
Pastor Gabi.
Put some respect on Tems' name.
You need to guys. You need to put some respect.
Big name Tems.
Not just respect, some massive respect on that lady's name. She's amazing, guys. And shout out to everyone who has been nominated for this award. Tems, Lil J, Burna Boy, Davido, everyone. Someone says Wizkid FC, we are happy for Tems. Someone said, we receive Wizkid love Tems. Wizkid FC happy for Tems all the way. Wizkid FC happy for. Anyways, a lot of Wizkid FC thinks that Tems is FC. She thinks, they think she's FC. Maybe because of the affiliation with Wizkid. So it's a win for both Tems and, in association or by association for Wizkid as well, or for Wizkid FC. Shout out to everyone. Everyone is going to be all right at the end of the day. But shout out to Tems for, getting that gong. Asake too was at the Grammys this night, but he didn't get to win. So that's it for MMS. Loj, we don't know if Davido was there. Burna Boy, we don't know if he was there. Yemi Alade also is in California. We don't know if she was at the event itself. Tyla, we didn't see her at the event, but we saw Asake on the red carpet. Shout out to everyone and congratulations once again to Tems. Can she make it a three-peat, Big Lala, next year?
Well, she has to drop a song or an album. I think she will. Will she make it a three-peat? I think the competition will be stronger. The big guns, which are Wiz, David, they don't have main songs. They came in here in this category as features. Davido is actually going to be coming in strong. Wiz as well with Morayo will be coming in strong. I think the competition definitely next year. Like I said again, Burna Boy coming in strong. He's also going in for it again. Whatever he thinks he started, people are already taking it to the next level, and it's just going to get tougher. There's actually new artists who are also going in there trying to get nominated. They're submitting every year. They're not going to relax or rest. They're not going to relax. Yes. Usman is asking final winner. Tems won. Rema didn't win. Yeah. Those are the two major categories. Tems one more category, the R&B category.
Right. Big Lala, we've got 10 minutes more to wrap up this, 3 hours. That will make it 3 hours that we're right here talking about this award and a lot of things and all of that. Now, Big Wiz has one how many nominations does Wizkid have? Please, can you check how many nominations Wizkid, for Wizkid?
So Wizkid has 5 nominations actually.
Yeah.
He was
5 nominations.
Yeah. His first nomination was Album of the Year.
Album of the Year, right?
He featured on what's his name?
Brown Skin Girl?
No, Drake.
Oh, Drake, okay.
That was his first nominations. He didn't win. Then he got the win for Best Music Video, Brown Skin Girl.
Brown Skin Girl
has been his only win so far.
Only win so far, wow. Okay.
And then he got nominated for Essence, Best Global Music Performance. He also got nominated Made in Lagos Deluxe Edition for Best Global Music Album. That was a painful one. You definitely remember that.
Yes. It
was like a 3 years or 2 years hiatus for him. There was no nominations or anything until the 67th award, which was today. So
is that global music performance? So people were saying at that time that if they had created the African music performance, Essence would have won, but it was a global one then.
Possibly, yes.
That they put Essence and everything. So people were saying something about if they put Essence in the African music, they would have won and everything. Anyways, tough luck, Wizkid. Yeah. So Wizkid 5 nominations, 1 win. Burna Boy 11 nominations and 1 win. Tems, how many nominations for Tems?
Tems has 8 nominations and 2 wins, basically.
2 wins. Tems 8 nominations, 2 wins. Burna Boy 11, 1 win. Wizkid 5 nominations, right, and 1 win. Davido a couple of nominations, no wins. Asake 2 nominations, no win. Tyla a couple of nominations as well, and of course 1 win. Yemi Alade 1 nomination, no win. Shout out to everybody who has been involved in this, putting in great music out there. We asked you guys, who do you think is going to get nominated next year again for the Grammy Awards? We want to hear from you. Put your comments down below before we round up this whole thing. Please put your comment down below. FC all the way. Is Tems the final winner, please? Oh, who is asking? Ewa Ade. Ewa Ade. Yes, Tems is the final winner.
Mm-hmm.
Tems is the final winner. Ewa Ade. Tems is the final winner. There's no other winner. It is Tems that has won the award
Tems,
for this
but
particular one.
took it from South Africa, brought it to
Yes.
Nigeria.
Tems took it from South Africa, who were the defending champions of this, courtesy of Tyla, and she's brought it back to Nigeria for this particular one. And I think last year was the first African music performance, yeah? I think it was last year.
Yeah, last year.
It was last year. So the second edition of the new category African music performance has now been won by Temilade Openiyi, popularly known as Big Tems. Yes, Big Tems has just won the award. Of course, like we said, dusting the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Asake, Davido, Loje, Tyla, Yemi Alade, and of course, Chris Brown. Shout out to Tems on this one. And of course, we also cannot wait for more music from Tems. Like Big Lala said, competition is going to be really, really hard for next year. Can she make it 3 in a row? We do not know if that is going to happen, but of course, we wish her all the very best alongside every other person. King Isaac is saying, who won the Grammy? King Isaac, we are pleased to tell you that Tems won the Grammy Awards for the best African music performance with that song, Love Me Jeje. Yes, Love Me Jeje is the song that Tems, used to win that award. Yes, guys, if you have any questions, guys, put your comments below. We'll be rounding up in the next 5 minutes. Yes, in the next 5 minutes. Let's read a couple of comments even as we round up. Someone says, even if Davido was nominated in couples of one way, what's this guy saying?
If David was
nominated in couple of one BL's way he can't win. We don't know, man. Eniola say Whiskey still. This one says Antonia Igueka said thinking go they finish the video by now with the surprised emoji. I don't know. Big Lala, do you think Davido is going to be so disappointed? Do you think he's going to say, you know what, F all these guys, man, I don't care about this award anymore? Did he have high hopes in the first place?
I don't think so. Unlike last year, or maybe he's learned from last year. This year, he's really mentioned it that he was looking forward to it, to be honest.
Right. This person says, Antonio Igueka. Guys, please, you're trolling. You guys are killing me right now. See, Davido 780 nominations, no win. Come on, guys. Come on. How do you think about all these things? 780 nominations, no win. Come on, guys.
You know that quote now. 780 advisors. Zero help.
Yeah, I know, no helper. Yeah. Someone says Wizkid fans are always noisy neighbors and everything. More just like Manchester United to Man City, the noisy neighbors. And Loudman says she can't make it next year. What's this, man? Wizkid na king. Anyways, we don't know if Tems is going to be able to.
Grammy. Wizkid, 1 Grammy. Just so you know.
Exactly. Anyway, Wizkid FC are still, some of them are happy, some are not happy. But of course, the ones that are happy, I've given all the credit to Wizkid, while the ones that are not happy, say, you know what? Nah, this girl, that connection and vote and everything. Now, people think this is all about connection and not vote. Big Lala, is it true?
Well, it's partly, like I said, the Grammy Academy members that vote, and these are human beings.
Yeah.
When they are being accepted as Grammy Academy members, they come on social media and make those posts. The people who know exactly what to do will canvas for votes, definitely. Like I said before when we started the stream, if there was an expose of this is how the Grammy is being awarded, I would not be surprised as there's a lot of politicking behind the scenes. This doesn't take away the fact that quality songs end up being nominated, and this doesn't take away the fact that deserving people also end up winning it. Yes, politicking behind the scenes, but yes, people who deserve it get nominated and win.
So this particular Tems award that she just got tonight, guys, we want to tell you Tems actually has won. Just in case you're just joining us, just in case you're just joining this stream, just in case you never know, if you just wake up from sleep and you're joining us, we are here to tell you that Tems, Temilade Openiyi, has just won the best African music performance at the Grammys 2025 award, the 67th Grammys. Yes, Tems has won. Big Lala, do you think this Tems award was more of deserved than politicking, or politicking much more than deserved? It's a tough one, I know.
No, I think see any of the versions, whether this year or the year before that or the
Yeah.
previous years, there's always been
Right.
politicking. So regardless, right? But deserving people get
Yeah.
nominated. And if you look at that African music category, everyone who was nominated was
A lot must say,
deserving.
don't go yet. I beg, we have to go, please. Okay, now continue, please.
So anybody who was nominated was well deserving, and yes, of course, I believe 100% that the most deserving, which would have been anybody. I actually gave her 50% chance, and I thought Burna would
Yes.
make it because he had some
Yes,
sort of pedigree. Maybe I
yes.
was a bit Rema and that's it. But Tems, in fact, has that pedigree as well.
Definitely,
If you forget to keep it in the
definitely.
category and this other in the
Category,
African music
yes.
category. So yeah, I totally mess with it. I think he's deserving. If any of these other guys had won, bar one person who I'm not going to mention the person's name,
You have to mention Big
we'll have
Lala.
it. I'm not going to mention anything. Let's pack up.
Anyways, guys, a shout out to every one of you. Eniola Othman, I know you want us to stay for so much longer, but please follow us on our social media channels. Guys, you need to go to that Instagram right now. Please, we're going to put it right there. Please, we're going to put it right away. You need to go follow us right now at Gusto TV Africa. Yes, on Instagram, on Facebook as well. We deliver the very best of the latest, the most interesting, and of course, the best content in terms of music and Afrobeat content. All the latest news and updates are on Gusto TV Africa. We love and appreciate you. Our channel on YouTube as well. Please subscribe if you're watching from YouTube right now. Go subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, please follow us and do everything to invite your friends to follow us as well. We deliver the very best of content in the whole of Africa, in the whole of the world. It's Gusto TV Africa, guys. Anything Afrobeat, anything music, the likes, the celebrities and all of that. And even we deliver games content as well. There's nothing we don't do when it comes to entertainment on Gusto TV Africa. Please go and follow. We love you guys. Eniola Othman, you've been one major star for us on this channel tonight, and a lot of other people as well. We can't mention all your names, but please, guys, we love you guys so much for staying with us. 688 of you are on this live right now. You followed us right from the first minute down to this third hour. We love and appreciate you. We don't take you guys for granted at all. Please go to Gusto TV Africa on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. Follow us on all the channels. Subscribe for all the latest updates. This award thing, we're going to bring you all the breakdown of it as well on Gusto News in the very next couple of hours. You're going to see the live with the one and only Sugar and Paul Wade are going to give you that one. Those are our guys as well who are doing amazing things, as well as a couple of other guys at the Gusto Hub. Guys, follow us for more, and we love and appreciate you. Also, a major shout out to the one and only Big Lala, who has been amazing on this set as well. Big Lala is actually one of the major MVPs for this particular session. We love him. We appreciate him. And guys, you can please tell Lala to say thank you. Go to his comment page at BigLala01 on Instagram, and of course on Twitter as well at BigLala01. Guys, go on there and follow him as well and do everything to support the movement. Guys, once again, we want to let you know that Tems has just won the best African music performance for her song Love Me JJ. Yes, Love Me JJ, Love Me Tender. Lovely song, guys. And shout out to everyone who was nominated as well, from Davido to Wizkid to Burna Boy to Alade to Yemi Alade to Tyla to Asake to Chris Brown. Everyone deserved that win, but there was only going to be one winner, and of course, guys, that winner happened to be the one and only Temilade Okpeniyi. Yes, that one, Tems, who just clinched that gong right now. Guys, we'll leave you in the hands of the one and only. Who should we leave you in the hands of it? Maybe we should play some,
God.
some.
God.
Okay. We'll leave you in the hands of God. Yeah, we'll leave you in the hands of God. But we love and appreciate you guys, and we will be signing out right now. Once again, shout out to Tems and congratulations to her on the Grammy win. A big one for Nigeria, a big one for Africa, a big one for her talent, and a big one for the world. Shout out to everybody, and we'll see you on the very next one, guys. Stay safe and have a good night.